All right, my loves, grand rising, my dear ones. This is your girl, Empress Goddess, the Georgia Peach. Welcome to Empress Goddess Presents All Things Spiritual. We're gonna listen to, I got two readings I got there, uh, playing on playing, but y'all know how I do. Y'all know I'm the remix master because you never know what you're gonna get when you come over here. We're gonna get into a little bit of esoteric Christianity first. Interpreting the Bible via astrotheology by my guy C.G. Darling.
Welcome to Spiritual Studies Session 32. This is on all manner of understanding how the stars are involved in the interpretation of Christianity, in the Bible most notably, and how these different tropes of stars extend out to other religions. We will be looking at Draco, Saturn, the morning star, the Pleiades, just to name a few. Now, as a beginning, I want to make a distinction between the terms esoteric religion and exoteric religion. There is an intention behind this. The esoteric is the inner knowing, or what the stories really got going on, versus what people think is going on, or the more shallow literal interpretation of the exoteric, the outer circle. So the inner circle and the outer circle, and that's what we're really teasing at today. A lot of what we're talking about when it comes to an understanding of Christianity, that is, would be left to high theologians, early Christian mystics, and the sort. So is it a coincidence as a beginning that there are 12 disciples and 12 zodiacal signs, that each of these revolve around a sun? Is it a coincidence that there are 4 principal gospels in the 4 corners of the earth? This in Christianity being Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. And that there are 4 navigational directions, or 4 fixed signs in the zodiac, or the directions that are called in pagan ceremonies. So in this way, we will begin with an understanding or an interpretation of Genesis and Jesus. So the beginning of the story begins as the year does, or the old year, with the fires of Aries, the disruptive fires of Aries, the spring coming forth out of death, out of winter, out of nothingness per se. Then we have Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, and Libra. 7 signs away from this beginning, 7 days away from this beginning, the 7th day, the 7th sign. And this point, Libra, is opposite of Aries. So in this, it is both sharing equal days, equal nights, equilibrium, autumn. And on this 7th day, on this 7th sign, allegorically speaking, we see Genesis say, so God created man in his own image. In the image of God created he him. Male and female created he them. So this is the balance that's struck. Libra is the scales. Masculine, feminine, male, female. It is on the 7th day that it's the climax of material creation. This is all taking place in an astronomical fashion. This perfect union of the sexes. Then comes the fall. Literally, the fall. through Scorpio. On the 8th day, per se, banishment from Eden, the victory of something that we'll elaborate on a lot today, the victory of Satan, or the victory of winter over summer. And then comes to, through Sagittarius, comes to Capricorn. And as we've discussed in a previous session, the 21st is the solstice. The sun appears to die for 3 days because it doesn't go up or down a degree in the sky. It maintains its same position for 3 days. And then on Christmas or Christmas Eve, depending, it rises for the first time after these 3 days of nothingness or of death, per se. And it rises, and it's now in the sign of Capricorn. The sun begins to move, and at midnight is born. And as this is happening, you see that the celestial sign of Virgo is rising in the eastern skies. Hence, the sun is born of a virgin, of Virgo, in Bethlehem, in the house of bread, being a reference to Virgo. And then comes this escape. Like I said, we'll talk about this much more. But in the Bible, it's escaping the king that's trying to kill all children that resemble him, or that could be him. Or in another tradition, it's Kronos, or Saturn, or Capricorn, trying to get away from Capricorn, the goat, who kills the young babes. I hope this is very clear what kind of level we're talking on right now. When we next see the sun, the savior, what have you, he is 30 years old, or has transitioned 30 degrees in space. And this would be in Aquarius, after Capricorn. In Aquarius, he emerges, the sun, pun intended. Now is the beginning of all of the truth, or the dissemination, the miracles. The water of Aquarius represents truth or nourishment, and is strangely enough a reference to the floods. Now, in order to get into this a bit deeper, that's a good setting context, but I have to bring up the precession of the equinoxes. So Aries is the constellation that resonates with Mars. So fiery, destructive, warrior elements. We're talking about a force here. So this is an age, more or less, it's 2,150 years. Now in the Bible, not counting Genesis and all the events of Genesis, we see aspects of the age of Taurus. The age of Aries is where the Old Testament truly takes place. Then we see the age of Pisces. Now, this Lord of the Old Testament, the God, the Lord of hosts, is in battle constantly. He is decimating cultures. He's demanding that his people decimate sacred groves, that they take over, that they destroy their foes. It's a very lamenting God. Jealousy, anger, vindictiveness, revenge. Then the Old Testament is over, and now we're in a new astrological age, which started at what we call year 0, the changing of the age. And then we're in Pisces, which is ruled by, you could say, Jupiter. Others could argue Venus. And now all of a sudden, this New Testament God is beneficent, loving, merciful, free love, all that. Everyone will be forgiven. Peace. So this is where there's a lot of wonder about Christianity. Why are these two gods, or one God, acting very different ways? And that the New Testament God would be hard off to be trusted based off of all that happened in the Old Testament. I mean, just look at Leviticus. So in this, there might be a statement of what is esoterically referred to as the solar logos, or the logos in general. And that you might interpret this, that God, in its personality, in his, hers, its, big I, capital IT, its personality is indicative of the age. So in the age of Aries, it will come across as Aries. In the age of Pisces, it will come across as Pisces. The word from the source will come across based off of the age. That it's truly multifaceted, the thing beyond all ages. So those are just two little rants to kind of set a certain ground. But we're going to have to jump into actual quoting at this point, stars in the Bible. So first off, I want to start with one that's very incriminating. And this is Isaiah 47:13. Let your astrologers come forward, those stargazers who make their predictions month by month. Let them save you from what is coming upon you. Surely they are like stubble. The fire will burn them up. They cannot even save themselves from the power of the flame. These are not coals for warmth. This is not a fire to sit by. This is all they are to you. These you have dealt with and labored since childhood. All of them go in error. There is not one that can save you. So this seems pretty direct in a kind of condemnation of stargazers, of astrologers, of people who understand the stars. And this, I would argue, is where Christianity is splitting the esoteric from the exoteric. If you really want to understand what's going on astrotheologically, or to interpret this more symbolically, the under layer of this, you have to know the stars. You have to. And then we'll find, as I'm going to quote here, that there are so many references to the stars, very contradictingly. So, Job 9:9, who makes the bear, Orion, and the Pleiades, and the chambers of the south? Those are three constellations. Can you bind the chains of the Pleiades or the cords of Orion? Job 38:31. Amos 5:6 or 5:8. Seek him that maketh the seven stars and Orion, and turneth the shadow of death into the morning, and maketh the day with the night, that calleth from the waters of the sea and poured them out upon the face of the earth. I mean, bam, 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 there it goes. Revelations 1:16. And he had in his right hand 7 stars, and out of his mouth went a sharp two-edged sword. And his countenance was as the sun shineth in his strength. This is all hearkening to an astronomical observation. Revelations 1:20, the mystery of the 7 stars which thou sawest in my right hand, the 7 golden candlesticks. These are the 7 stars of the angels of the 7 churches, and the 7 candlesticks which thou sawest are the 7 churches. So what? Revelations 2:1, unto the angel of the church of Ephesus write, these things saith that he holdeth the 7 stars in his right hand. Again and again with the 7 stars. Galatians 3:1, these things saith that he hath the seven spirits of God and the 7 stars. I know thy works, that thou hast name, that thou givest, and art dead. So this frequent reference, like throughout, of the 7 stars and the direct name drop of the Pleiades, at the very least, in Job, brings out an interesting fascination, right? What's up with the Pleiades? So although I can't stand to answer everything, I can elaborate much more on the Pleiades as it's understood around the world. So first we have to look at the name itself, Pleiades. This is obviously Greek, with argument, of course, etymologically speaking. It could go back further, yada, yada, yada. But the mother of the Pleiades is Pleione. She's an oceanic nymph. And the name is argued in one argument to mean to increase in number. And traditionally speaking, there's either 7 stars of the Pleiades or 6, because one seems to disappear. But in truth, observing the not the constellation, but the whole cluster, you'll see that there are many, many, many more as well. But these are the ones that are apparent to the naked eye. The Pleiades are the daughters of Pleione and Atlas, the one who holds the sun, or the world, I suppose. They are associated with rain. And they are the ones that took care of Dionysus when he was an infant. Another suggestion for what the Pleiades mean is its derivation from the term plain, meaning to sail, because of its use in circumnavigation, its use in knowing where you are. Now, Orion lusted after the Pleiades, these 7 sisters. And in trying to protect them, one of 2 things happened. First, Zeus turns them into doves, which is a reference I'll come back to later. Although since Orion's a great hunter, he then had to turn them into stars. So that's 2 different references to things that are important. 7 sisters being turned into stars, and doves, both of these things. Or another tale would say that the sisters committed suicide after being brought the news of the death of their kin, the Hyades and the Hyas, which are also constellational references. So when it comes to more specificity, there is a tale of the one that vanishes, and this is argued to either be Merope, which dimmed because of her shame with consorting with a mortal, or it could be Electra, which dims because she was upset, or she still is upset, with the demise of Troy, which were her descendants. But an interesting one of note is Maya, the leader of the Pleiades, which is etymologically a fascinating name, Maya, that has many different leads to it. But the month of May is named after her. May, Maya, May. And she is also mother of Hermes, or the mother of the god of wisdom, interestingly enough. And I am not getting into the Pleiadians here. I'm studying mythology. But as an interesting side note, the Japanese called the 6 stars, because of the one that vanishes, remember, Mutsuboshi or Mutsuraboshi. And this name derives into the modern Japanese Subaru, which, yes, you're hearing that right, Subaru. And the logo represents the 6 different companies, or actually it was initially 5 different companies coming together to make this company. And thus the logo of the Pleiades, or Subaru. Curious. Now, when we look at the Berbers in the northern Sahara Desert, they called the Pleiades the daughters of the night. So we're seeing some themes here. Take note. The Kiowa of North America had a legend of the 7 star girls, and that that this story has everything to do with the Devil's Tower, which you can find in the very upper corner of Wyoming. That the 7 girls were chased by a bear, also a reference to Ursa Major, also a reference to a constellation, and climbed up a low rock. And they begged for the rock to save them, so it grew taller and taller and pushed them into the skies. And the bear tried to chase them up it, and thus the grooves on the sides of the Devil's Tower. So not only is this story, giving meaning or context to the Devil's Tower, it's also giving context to the stars and the stories thereof. The Nez Perce, also natives, not too far over in Utah, or not Utah, well, maybe in partial Idaho. One sister falls in love with a man and he dies. And she feels grief, terrible grief over this. And her sisters mock her. They make fun of her. Why are you sad about someone who's dead? Why are you sad for someone who's dead? And in shame, she pulls the veil of the sky over her face so that others won't see her. And this is, explaining the disappearance of the 7th star. So right there, I'm giving you several instances across the world of a mutual allegory, a mutual mythos, a mutual tale of 7 sisters for whatever reason. Now, before I try to understand that more, there's also what I also mentioned, the doves, turning the Pleiades first into doves before stars. And the Aboriginals in Australia believe just that these are doves, that the Pleiades are doves. And we see this in Sicily as well. In the Bible, of course, doves are of a spiritual fascination. And thus why Pleiadians have this association, because of the handed down myth and what people have done with it. And the Greek word for Pleiades is very close, if not the same, as the word for a chicken coop. And in re-mentioning the Japanese, the Pleiades saw them as a hen and her chicks. So all these things of birds, of chicks, of doves, of sisters, we see this in the Samoans as well, the birds of paradise. I mean, come on, people. So what does this say? Right away, we're going to see more of this, but what does this say? It says one of two things. Either there is an originating mythology at the root of peoples from all around the world. We're talking Australia, America, Europe, Asia, all of it. So there's either one mythology, one central religion that everybody had, one belief in all of its intricacy that worked its way all the way throughout the world, which is a big implication, says a lot, or all of these people independently came to the same realizations, interpretations of a phenomena in the sky. Both of those things are confounding. And I'm not going to offer an answer there. I'm just observing. So the other big one that we need to talk about is Draco. And this survives in verbiage too, in the word draconian. It's also a reference to an Athenian lawmaker, Draco. But this is a cruel, rigorous, or severe, unusually severe decree or law. So whatever it is, it's not good news. Draconian is a very negative term. So in the ancient Roman legend, Draco was a dragon killed by the goddess Minerva. And once destroyed, its body was thrown. But when it was thrown, it was contorting and twisting upon itself. And it froze at the North Celestial Pole. Now, as I'll go into detail later, the head of Draco, the constellation, thousands and thousands of years ago, was our North Star. It changed, but we'll get into that. But that helps explain this myth. Draco is also aligned with or associated with the demon son of Gaia and Typhon. And the Sumerians, okay, right, way back, said that these stars represented the dragon Tiamat, which technically that would be more like the Babylonians, not the Sumerians. But hey, they all get thrown in the same pool. And that this would be something, I'm not going to get into that. Of course, the dragon's head, the head of Draco, is the thing of most superstition, the thing that is viewed as most conspicuous. The head of the serpent, the head of the dragon. So, as mentioned, as the world turns, whatever this Draco pole star was got dethroned. So however you interpret that astronomical event, right? So it was the guiding aspect, which changed, right? As a side note here, getting into heavy esotericism, or the knowledge of the seven rays, or the ageless wisdoms, that the universe acts as a corporate entity, 7 different solar systems coming together, notarized or named or coined as one about whom not be said. Curious. And that our solar system is just one of many facets of what they call the solar logos, as I mentioned before. And at the very base of the solar logos is Draco. So it's an idea of mirroring the chakra system, the 7 chakras. So at the head is the Great Bear constellation, Ursa Major. Then is Sirius for the third eye. Then is the Pleiades for the throat. And then is our sun, Sol, for the heart. Then Orion is the solar plexus. Antares is the sacral chakra. And last is Draco, being the very bottom of the spine, the base chakra, the root chakra. Very interesting esoteric implications there. But we're not really getting into that. More of a side reference. So when the pyramids were built, they still to this day can be shown to have aligned with Alpha Draconis, the pole star that was of that day. And that this would have put them anywhere, say, 3000, 2000 BC. And when the Magi visited Herod before going to Jesus, Herod asked King Herod where the child would be born, right? And that in this, he threatened to kill every child that was under 2 years old in anticipation. Why am I bringing up Herod all of a sudden after talking about Draconi or, Alpha Draconis? Well, if you remember, there's the association with the devil and winter here in Capricorn. This is the infant son that is threatened to be ate up by the serpent. Constellation reference for 1 to Draconis or to Draco. But for 2, embodied by King Herod in the Bible, or embodied by the devil, the serpent, which we'll see here in Revelations as well. So in Revelations, we're going to start with a different reference. 12:1. It says, a woman clothed with the sun and moon under her feet. So this has everything to do with the ecliptic path. And this is how you can tell the calendar in the sky based off of where the constellations are. And so the woman here, much like the Virgin Mary is, this woman is Virgo. And Virgo's up in the sky. And that the ecliptic dips just above the parallel. So the sun and the moon are appearing just past and below her left foot each year. This is an astronomical event. Each year this happens. It's a reference to the ecliptic path traveling under Virgo, under her body. Virgo is also identified as wearing the crown of 12 stars. And this could be a reference to a few things. The corona borealis, the diadem, the coma berenices. All of these are references to look further into. But to get back to the point, I wanted to throw that one in just to further show the astronomical nature of these references, right? And so the one that I wanted to bring up is right after this, Revelations 12:4. Its tail swept a third of the stars out of the sky, its tail, and flung them to the earth. The dragon stood in front of a woman who was about to give birth so that it might devour her child the moment he was born. Same reference here, people. King Herod, yada, 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 the winter, Capricorn, the infant son that was just born after the winter solstice, right? So here you see the constellation Virgo, which depicts a woman in the prone position about to give birth. And the head of the constellation Draco, Alphas Draconis, is just below her feet in the sky. And so the dragon stands ready to devour her child. Do you see how all this is playing together?
Hello?
But then in Revelations 12:5 as well, she brought forth a man or a child who was to rule all nations with an iron rod. And what is between the constellation Draco's head and Virgo? It's the constellation Boots. And this is the rod of the shepherd.
Hello, Capricorn. Welcome back to FiFi's Tarot Readings and Happy New Year. It's already 2023. I hope you're all feeling magnificent. For those that are new to my channel, a very, very warm welcome. Welcome to this channel. Cross watchers, you are always welcomed here as well. And for those that are returning, thank you very much. Welcome back. Your time is very much appreciated, and I want to honor that. So Capricorn, we are going to jump straight in. You are the first star sign I'm doing for 2023. Let's jump straight in. I'll clear the deck first. Now, Capricorn, as the title suggests, It's focused more around your person of interest. What is their next move? Now, some of you may be compelled, maybe I want to make a move, not sure if I want to. Always remember you are in control though. So whether you are in connection or not, this is more primarily though, as the cover suggests, for those that are not in contact. So perhaps you're taking a break from your person. This could be a past person or just someone that you are admiring from far away. So nothing has happened yet, but it's primarily, well, yeah, there's no contact, but what is their next move? And I also want to see what's happening with your energy here as well. So Capricorn, let's get straight into it. And as usual, Capricorn, if you do like this reading, if it resonates with you and you're like, wow, it speaks volumes, that does sound like my story, absolutely. I do invite you to check out your optional extended reading, and the link to your extended is in the description box below, Capricorn. It is the first link underneath all the yellow stars. It is available to rent, to purchase, download it to your phone, to your computer, take screenshots, take notes. It is yours for life. You can do whatever you want with it. And it's a really, really great way of having a peek over the fence. So for those that are new to my channel, what is the purpose of that optional extended reading? Well, simple. I will be doing that reading from your person's perspective and only from their perspective. And I'll be using 4 different decks. And I will be exploring a little bit deeper their hopes, fears, wishes, actions, and what they hope to achieve as an outcome with you and only you. So it's a really good way to have a peek through the veil there, Capricorn. All right, so my spirit team is saying 2 more. Last one. Okay, so here we go. Capricorn, please. And your person, if there's no contact or nothing has happened yet, what is also their next move, and also any advice for Capricorn for their highest good and always their highest good. All right, they're saying 1 more. All right, perfectly. Capricorn, here we go. Let's get straight into it. So what is at the bottom of the deck? The overall energy. What is unseen, unspoken? Here we go, Capricorn. Well, someone's gathering their thoughts, isn't it? The 4 of Swords. I mean, you know, the holidays are over. Some of you may be enjoying catching up on sleep here as well. Just really feeling kind of 2022, how it wrapped up. And now it's like, I just need a rest. But the 4 of Swords can show here 1 month. So something significant could happen within this month, January 2023. Why do I say that? It's because the 4s are all about planning. It's all about projecting into the future. But we've got someone here that's, and this could be you, but I'm kind of picking up already, it is your person. I'm gathering my thoughts. I feel, and you also might feel this kind of mentally drained a little bit. We might be sleeping. It's about recovery, rest, recuperation here as well. I'm also hearing some of you are also recovering still, kind of like the tail end of a past relationship that it just didn't work out. You gave in 100%, it still didn't work out. And now it's like, well, what about this person? But this is the thing though, this is gathering your thoughts. You see, your spirit team, Capricorn, even though you're always in charge, you're saying there will be a period of time, most likely within this month, that you will need your mental strength because big
sun, moon, and stars. Greetings, everyone. Happy New Year to you. I hope you are enjoying the beginning of your new year. This is a new type of reading for me. So this will be a year in review. If you have your birth chart, it will be beneficial. I have 12 cards placed. Those 12 cards represents the months between January and December. They are also the house cards. So if you have your birth chart, go ahead and get that out. If you don't, there's a link in the description box below. You don't necessarily need it. If you feel like you may need to save this reading, go ahead and do so. Now on to the reading. Greetings, suns and moons. And of course, I have to welcome back all my stars. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the mothership. I do appreciate all of you for your likes, your donations, your shares, the confirmations you send me through email, the positive energy you show me, the positive energy you show yourself, and overall the positive way you show up in the planet. Now with that being said, let's get in there like a swimwear. It's a new year, right? 2023. Although I do believe that the new year begins in the springtime, we're going to go ahead and utilize this energy. Now, you will be seeing this reading on the 2nd, but technically it's being done on the 1st. I have the cards laid out to represent each month of this year. Not sure if it's a leap year or not. I didn't check. Maybe I should have, but it's either 365 days or 366, depending, okay? So you may or may not have these elements in your 1st through 12th house. Some of you is going to align perfectly. Others of you is going to be a little bit different depending on where you are at in your healing journey, okay? We have the 1st house. The 1st house is talking about your actions. I'm hearing your deeds, your desires, right? Who you are as a person. So some of you, you're coming out of this energy. Ooh, too many. You're coming out of this energy of feeling like you have to show a false face. Okay. Now, of course, this could be you, someone in your environment, someone thinking of you, an ex, a coworker, a boss, a passed over loved one. You may or may not know these individuals. When I look down at the clock, it said 143. Those of you that are old school, you know, it's all love, baby. Right? Right. Now, with that being said, let's get in there like a swimwear. All right. Be mindful, any and all information that you need about me is in the description box below, including the link where you can receive a free birth chart from a reputable site. No affiliation to me. I am not affiliated with anyone outside of my spiritual team. Okay. We're talking about play. We have a playful nature. This could indicate people coming together and celebrating. Some of you, you know, you may have you've been flying high. I'm gonna put it that way, right? So you're in this playful energy. So this could be you surrounding people where you could be your true self. All right. So this is what's taking place in the month of January. Playfulness, celebration. Okay. We're talking about a persona. Could be a false face some of you are dealing with. Somebody could be hiding an addiction. Okay. That addiction could be caffeine. It could be love. Okay, some of you are like naturally energetic. Okay, so you may not even drink coffee or tea or whatever that has caffeine, but there's some sort of fog that's being lifted surrounding someone's persona, possibly a false face. Okay, so you're going to gain some sort of wisdom. All right, and you may leave this situation definitely for some of you. Some of you may realize that somebody has some sort of addiction, and this is what makes them act the way that they do. Okay, so in the month of February, we have the 2nd house, and might I add, Aries is the 1st house. So in the month of February, we have the 2nd house, Taurus season. You could be a Taurus, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. So you are acting out, okay, or moving away from something that was false in nature. You were possibly presenting yourself, your true self, to this group here. Some of you may have met some people at a party, okay? This is about your beliefs, about who you are, what you do, what other people do. So you're building your character, right? You're starting to notice people's character. Some of you, you're going to be communicating with these people, and things are going to start unfolding as the months go by. Some of you, this may be people from your past that you may be getting reacquainted with, could be family, okay? Some of you may get a call from a job going forward, okay? And it's going to allow you to build some sort of, I'm hearing intimacy, I don't know, maybe an intimate relationship with your finances or someone that you love. Is going to resonate different, okay? 2nd house, why is this here? Some of you, somebody may have a belief, a scarcity belief system, and you may need to speak some sort of truth. Somebody may be lowballing you, so you may not be getting paid your worth, or you may feel like whatever you are investing in is not giving you, okay?
We're gonna get in here with the get on the
Convent, what's up? Welcome to my channel. Am I tripping or not, Tarot? My name is Cockfrost, but you can call me the Ghetto Nun. So I'm here to do Right Back Monday. Yes, I am. So we'll do the 2023 predictions for the convent. They told me to say for the convent because I don't know if this is they're making me feel like this. It may not be the same for everybody, G. So this is for us. That's what's up. Anyway, I do cuss in my readings and give no fucks about it. So if you do, please get the fuck on. I do start all of my cards upright in my deck. I don't believe in starting out with reversals because that's bullshit. Also, I did pre-shuffle, but I did not lay any cards down just yet. We're going to do it together. Please keep in mind, this may or may not resonate with your sign nor situation, nor do I give a fuck. Info for private readings will be below the video. Please take the time to check out our community board. It's like the farmer's market for all the nuns and high priests, where they have their businesses, purposes, gifts, etc., posted. If you'd like to submit your business for the bulletin board, please check the info in the description box below the video. If you find that the convent, excuse me, I was going to say the convo, so shit, that too, is not for you, please look for the nearest exit mark. Get the fuck on. Watch your head on the way out. Hit the alley. You'll be back until then. Thank you to everyone for all the bookings, donations, likes, subscribes, comments, shares, purchases, and pledges to my Patreon. I love you. I hope everybody had a good new year. They say the way that you start the new year is how you end the new year, right? So I made sure to start my new year off positive and right. I hope y'all did the same thing because I'm like, okay, if this is how it started, I'm good with it ending like this, okay? So I hope y'all had the same type of thought pattern or whatever, felt the same way, whatever the fuck I'm trying to say. You heard me? Okay. So look, we're gonna do these predictions here because the remainder of the reading is on Patreon. I'm just gonna do a general themed what you guys can expect, and then on the Patreon we'll dig a little deeper and get more details. Okay. All right. So let's see what's up, y'all. Give me some messages for the convent, divine masculine, divine feminine parishioners, nuns, high priests. What they can expect for 2023. Money, love, health, family, career, spirituality. Lay it on us, okay? All right. It's a lot. I know you won't be overthinking in 2023. Like, you're not going to waste a lot of time humming and hawing about shit. You just going to, get her done, they said. Yeah, get her done. Yeah, a lot of projects you're going to finish up in 2023. Look at this shit. Okay? That's my M.O. out of beat of that shit. Yeah, money over bitches, I heard. Okay, well, shit. I like the theme already. Okay, for 2023. I love it. If that's your theme. But you got the Emperor and the Empress, divine masculine, divine feminine in the house. Okay, these are people taking their position. Okay, these are husbands and wives, mothers and fathers. These are CEOs, entrepreneurs, bosses. That's what this is. A lot of you are set to be these things, if not all of the above. G. Yeah, the path to righteousness. No wonder they said this is for the convent. Yeah, I like it already. Some of you guys are going to be losing weight in 2023, like slimming down your waistline, especially if you are a feminine energy. If you don't want to lose weight, then you may want to work on, I don't know, something, but everybody's going to be like thinning out in the convent. But I don't know if it's you as well as myself, but food be tasting funny, G. Like if I have an appetite for something like, I can't even describe it. Maybe because I don't even know what I want to eat half the time. But at times like that, I'll eat like salad and fruit and shit. You know what I mean? Because it's like nothing seems like appetizing. I don't have a appetite for anything that's being shown to me. You know what I mean? I'm hungry, but not for none of this shit. Yeah, you're going to naturally start losing weight. It's like healthy. So you guys may just automatically start eating healthier, but it's because of like your cravings. You're going to be craving healthier things, healthier relations, all healthy everything in 2023. You probably already started it. You probably have been drinking a lot of water or need to. Yeah. Some of you guys at this 9 to 5 that you hate already is going to get worse in 2023. You're going to find God's going to push you even more so to get the fuck up out this job or this marriage or this relationship for those that are in something that they don't want to be in. 2023 going to be a motherfucker if you're still in that shit, okay? It's going to be very hard to deal with that shit, especially if you are an emperor and an empress and you ain't acting like it, because that's basically what that would be. not believing that you can build your empire elsewhere, or you know what I mean, connect with other empresses, emperors, or whatever, or connect with better people. It's like some people may not believe that they will be stuck in these relationships, these jobs, and I mean, shit, it's gonna be hard. Some people are meant to be stuck in these relationships and these jobs for another year though too, because they may not be ready. It's like you say you are, but you may not be. How many times have we said, "Oh, I hate this job. I hate this job. I hate this job. I want to quit," right? And it's like, you may have said that a while ago, say in your younger years. And now that you're older, you're like, I'm glad I kept that damn job. Shit. You know what I mean? You needed the insurance. It's a whole lot of reasons why people are in certain situations. I heard medical insurance. Yeah, that's a damn good reason, especially if you ain't feeling good, G. Okay? So some people are staying in relationships and jobs in 2023 that they don't want to be in for medical insurance. That's just what I heard so far. It could be for children, Empress. I see babies, pregnant women in 2023 naturally. I don't know why I said naturally, so I guess it's going to be like good old fashioned fucking, I guess. I don't know. I just meant naturally babies will be born, but they're saying like no, naturally. Or these could be at home births, things like that, but they're telling me it's going to be a lot of fucking going on and a lot of babies being born, G. That's what's up. Okay. Give me another one. Routinely too. Yeah, a lot of that shit going on. This is my routine card. Okay. Something's going to be consistent and steady. 2023, if you are on that path to righteousness that we saw at the bottom of the deck and you stay on that shit, everything is going to be smooth sailing. Is what this is. This is also my definition of insanity card. This is doing the same thing every day and expecting different results. But I don't feel like that with the Emperor and the Empress. This is something like, shit, when I come home, that motherfucker's still there. The light's still on. You know what I mean? My kids making home from school every day. My husband, my wife, my partner, whatever the fuck, my lover, they come home. We happy. They make it to, it's like security. Yes. 2023 feels very secure for y'all. Now, y'all do remember the reading I did last Friday, why they told me, now I know why. They told me to do that reading first before this one, because the people that I read about last Monday, on last Grab Bag Monday, they can't touch this shit. Okay? That was the whole point. So you see how shit just kind of smooth now. Yeah. Okay? You're going to always be the Emperor and the Empress. That's what this is every day. Okay? Every day. Okay, booskies. So I don't need to call out sign because that's divine masculine, divine feminine in the house. It is. Somebody gets pregnant again. Somebody gets pregnant every year. You're going to be pregnant this year again, too. If you end up pregnant every year. Yes. That's for somebody. Yeah, girl, look. That's if it happens to you every year. I said it was if you routinely fucking every year, you go routinely get whoever this is who just fertile. Shit, I see a lot of fertile energy out here. Give me another one here for the convent. What's going on? What can they expect in 2023? Multicultural card. Look at y'all so dope, G. Look at this shit. This is all different races, genders, ethnicities, different financial brackets. This is all of us, G. I like that this card came out because this is everybody. Like they said, it's for the convent. We're all different. You know what I mean? From all different places all over the world. But look at this. Emperor, Empress, routinely multicultural. So you're going to be learning a lot of new things in 2023. Getting to know a lot of new people. You guys could be trying new foods, moving to new. This is all new shit here. Is what crazy shit this is routinely new. How does that even go together? How is something a routine new, right? But this is you going out doing something different. You know what I mean? Like this is your 2023 theme. Like this year I'm going to go out and do whatever. Snorkeling, skydiving, go on the cruise, go on the trip. This is all this type of shit. And you're not going to stop. You know, we say we're going to do a lot of shit and don't never do the shit, you know? And not like we're procrastinators. I don't mean that type of shit, but it's like I said, I want to take a fencing class. Like I want to do that shit and stop saying that shit. I'm going to find it. But when I found the one, I'm like, it ain't even close by. But you know what I mean? Bitch, get in the car and drive. It's like this type of shit. Like do the shit. Y'all are going to be doing interesting activities. It's a whole lot of shit I want to do. You know, shit you got to dress up for. I'm a theme person. You know what I mean? So if I got to dress up to do it, I love it already. I do. You know, some of y'all are into this type of shit. I don't know. I see you guys like upgrading your wardrobe possibly. Some of you guys are being led to dress like your ancestors, G. Or you're going to incorporate some type of your ancestry in your clothing. Like it's just going to become part of your daily clothing. Like you're just going to be attracted to it. You know, like I don't even know I don't even know. Like somebody could just get rid of all their shirts and just eventually have all kimonos in their shit. Like, you know what I mean? But it's like, that's just how they dress. It like fits them. I don't know. I can't really explain it, but it's like this type of energy here. Some of you guys are going back to school. If you're not going back to school, this is just furthering your higher education, like your higher learning, like your higher self. You know what I mean? That's what this is, going back. I gotta go to school. This is the Nettie card. So this is y'all still attending DU next year and shit. This all different type of courses, paint class and shit, all types of stuff. New talent out here will be discovered as well. Yeah, this is happiness and success at the bottom of the day. This looks really, really good comment for men and women. Okay, for sure, for sure. Some of interracial dating out here, a lot of mixing of cultures, y'all. Real, like a big melting pot here is what this is. Like everybody's integrating. And I'm talking about divine masculine and divine feminines here. Yeah, so we're about to all start meeting each other, working together, fucking, traveling, not doing it all, you know what I mean? But you different, you know, friending, helping, partnering up, all types of what this is. We're all about to become a soul family is what this is. So we're all about to meet each other. Tribes are coming together in 2023. Okay. I heard, tell me something good. Yeah, I don't know. Tell me that. Yes, Emperor, Empress. What I got will show enough set your stuff on fire. I hope not. I hope not. Shaka. Yeah, I don't know. Something may shock you. A lot of shocking things in 2023. Khan. Yeah. Isn't that an emperor or somebody Khan? Yeah, they said kimonos and shit. Somebody here has like some Asian, something about Asian culture. I don't know. Butterfly Garden. This is my back down memory lane. I stumbled on this photograph. It kind of made me laugh. Yeah, that's what this is. Because everybody had that. Well, not everybody. Some of y'all too young. But like you 80s, 90s kids and shit. Your aunties, your mamas had that picture with their face in the cognac glass, or, you know what I mean, sitting in the wicker chair, like, you know, with that fake ass fur on. Everybody, you know, that type of shit. Some about high school reunions as well. Some of you guys may be getting with a high school sweetheart is what this is. But this is like high school. So shit, I don't know. Some of y'all may be rekindling old friendships, old relationships with people from your past. Back down memory lane, hooking up with your parents. If you got, this is like hooking up with moms and dads and shit. You know what I mean? Nostalgia. Yeah, something about some of you guys are your class reunion. I don't know what year, of course, because there's so many of you. But there's something about a reunion coming up this year. It doesn't feel like family. I guess it could. But this shit is so many colors and shit. You know what I mean? I mean, at least that's how my school was. I don't know. But something about coming together, y'all. That's all I keep picking up. Transformation. Yeah, y'all look different. In 2023, you guys may look different. Like back how you did when you were in high school and shit. So shit, y'all Benjamin Buttoning and shit in regards to skin and youthfulness. They said the fountain of youth, divine masculine, divine feminine. In 2023, you will look like you have swam and drank that shit. This is back down memory lane, meaning you're going backwards, G. But you're going forward, though. You know what I mean? This is life. You're living it. But you don't look like your age. So a lot of you guys are going to look a lot younger. Shit, stress-free in 2023. Okay. Yeah, no longer tolerating or dealing with things that don't match or match your vibe or anything. That's why you're starting to look young and shit. Because you guys are connecting and you're like doing, I don't want to say you're doing what you want to do, but you're going towards the things that call you. So like how I said about the food thing, like, man, I'm hungry and shit. Instead of like making myself eat some shit that I don't want, like, ooh, go get some fries and a burger. It's like, maybe I just won't eat. You know what I mean? I'll just drink water and shit, I guess. Maybe I'm just, you know what I mean? Or eat fruit or nothing, you know, this type of shit. It's like, it's part of your heritage, your culture and shit. Some of you guys will be fasting involuntarily. You may be going through this now, like just feeling like you're put on a fast. You are. It's going to be a lot of fasting going on in 2023 of a whole lot of different things, not just food, but fasting, period. Yeah, something about you inheriting something more like traditions of your ancestors, and you don't even know you're doing it, but you are. So shit, I don't. It makes sense and shit. All the shit I'll be talking and you know what I mean, talking about war and shit that I would want to take a fencing class. It made sense to me. Like, no, that makes sense that you would want to. Like, I'm interested in that shit. Like, yes, you guys may take up things like that. You know, it could be belly dancing or you know what I mean, all different types of shit. But whatever it is, it's connected to your ancestors. You guys are going to be drawn to this shit. A lot of you guys will be taking courses, classes, getting certified to do this shit yourself, teach others, something like that. Okay, it kind of feels like you may think it's a hobby, but it's not. Yeah, old clothes maybe coming back in 2023. You know how like a certain style comes back. You know how they try to bring bell bottoms. I'm bringing sexy back. Yeah, the motherfuckers don't know how to act. Yeah. If that's your girl, better watch your bag. Okay, y'all get it. Divine masculine, that's what I heard. You're bringing sexy back. But what I was gonna say, remember they tried to bring bell bottoms back and shit, and it's like some people could wear them and some people couldn't. That whole trend came back, kind of the 80s came back, and all this other shit. There's another trend coming back into. I hope it ain't this. I mean, it kind of looks like 70s a little bit. You could, the pantsuits that the women wore, like the whole, you know, pantsuit, like they were connected, not like a suit and shit, but like the pantsuit that the women's wore, women, excuse me, wore in like the 70s with the high shoulder pads and shit, you know? This is like, baby, we can do it. Take the time, do it. Yeah, it's a lot of fucking going on in 2023. I don't know why I picked that song. Anyway, something about sheer or like blouses and things like for women maybe coming back, y'all. Real shit. You know, not sheer, but like, yeah, sheer. No, it is. You know those see-through blouses, but those never go out of style to me. You know, you can see your bra under, but different colors and shit like that. I don't know. It's coming back in 2023. At least you gonna be rocking this shit. I don't know. You know, we can kind of wear anything. You know, she got on an aloe plant and like, but I mean, it worked for her and a butterfly on her head. Yeah, I hope it ain't the butterfly collar. It's something with the 70s coming back in 2023 or some form of it. I have to see it first. I'm like, there may be a decline of. We already seeing bees dying and shit. We know there's a decline of bumblebees, honeybees, and things like that. There may be a decline of butterflies as well. There's some insects that are dying off. You're going to see them dying off in 2023. I don't know if they mean bugs as in people that bug you, possibly that too. But I also feel like certain species of butterfly or flying insect, they're dying off in 2023. Or maybe they're coming back. As they said, they bring a sexy back. So maybe it's different ones. Because look at that droopy flower with this butterfly. It's making me feel like the lifespan is kind of short. But then they said we bring a sexy back. So maybe shit, I don't know. They could be morphing. It's in time. Yeah, they could be making butterflies in the lab for all the fuck we know. It could be a whole array of them motherfuckers. And you're like, I ain't never seen, you know what I mean? An electric, you know what I mean? One that got neon and it glow. And I'm sure they do have them somewhere, but some type of species or something, or something's being brought back. Or shit, these are unions. I said they were coming together. Divine feminine, divine masculine in that Patreon reading. They really are. These feel like contracts, back down memory lane and shit. Soul recognition. You guys may be more active in 2023, like come up with some type of something you're going to do. People always say, I'm going to do the gym, I'm going to whatever, right? And I always tell people, don't do the gym. You ain't going to end up staying at the gym because you're not a gym person or else you would have been going. Pick something easy. What do you like to ride bikes? Then do that shit. Don't get no gym membership. That's a waste of money because you ain't going to go. You're more likely to ride a bike if you like the wind in your face and you like the air, you know, like this type of shit. Some of you guys are going to, I'm telling you, it's like hobbies, but they're not. They're like traditional or something your ancestors did. They like to do it too. Somebody's going to be traveling to England. There may be a lot of people traveling to Europe in 2023. A lot of people going to see historic places in 2023, like ruins, or they said old churches, things like that, like old castle tours. A lot of y'all are going to be drawn to like history in 2023. And maybe you never have been, but you're like, I don't know. It's a reason for that. Trying new foods, meeting new people, all types of shit. Put something on the routine card. Damn it, Bobby. Mermaid's love. Yeah, something coming back together with two people, G. Okay, you got the Emperor, the Empress, and Mermaid's love. This is something that almost slipped away. So I feel like a relationship that was almost off the table, convent in 20. I picked up too. I don't know that was Divine Feminine. I picked that up in Divine Feminine's reading, like somebody getting together here, back down memory lane. This could be a reconciliation for some of y'all, G. That's what this is. Or somebody, if it's not a reconciliation, which I know a lot of y'all like, ugh, and in that reading I picked up it was someone new. I didn't pick up reconciliation, so that's odd it's coming out here. But for some of you, yes. Others of you, this is somebody finally like awakening to who you are and shit. Like, you know, like memory, like I remember, like that's, you know, like somebody could have not seen in you what you saw in them and shit, and it took them longer and shit. Could be a masculine energy. In 2023, I feel like y'all come together. Yeah. Somebody will be documented during 2023. Like there may be a camera crew or some type of photographer or something like that follows someone around and documents their life in 2023, or a couple's life in 2023. Or we may see a lot of documentaries, people being more, or just more people being open. Like, you know, so people will give you like now that Meghan and Harry done did it, you know, everybody wants you to come on in. You know what I'm saying? Come on in and shit. Come see what we be doing. I mean, if the royals can do it, it's like nobody, if they can let us in, you know, everybody else kind of look real shitty, not showing us what's going on. Not like that, but that's what they're saying. And we know they made a lot of money off that shit. You know, Netflix paid the fuck out their ass, allegedly. So a lot of people are going to start letting us in. I don't know if we give a fuck. It depends. Y'all better ask around, see if we care. First, people, this is probably you entertaining celebrity folk. Okay, if it's about your life, see if we care about your life. It's not that we don't care that you do documentaries or, you know, film and producing and all that, but it's like we may not necessarily want to see what the fuck you do. Yeah, you know how Denzel can produce. You know what I mean? But he ain't never took us in the house. We cool with that, you know? I don't really need to see that. You know, I don't really like his that interesting. Maybe for like older men or some shit. But let's move on. It's something like that. Something about genres or age groups or something like that. But I feel like they're all coming together though. That's the great. This is different ages as well. So I don't know what folks doing. Shit. I see younger people getting with older people with younger people. Like, so age ain't nothing but a number. Going down ain't nothing but a thing. All this loving I have for you, it'll never change. That's my Aaliyah song. I mean, my Aaliyah Divine Feminine card. And my age ain't, yeah. You guys may be growing out your hair. Divine Feminine in 2023, beautiful, G. Whatever race, ethnicity, whatever, short hair, long hair, dark, light, white, black, brown, Asian, Latino, whatever. You look beautiful, G. You sit well in your energy. I'm asking, I feel like you. Some of you guys are going to be in a relationship where there's a big difference, either religion, race, age, finances, something. Job, I expect that to be different, you know, for the majority of you, you know, like what you guys do career-wise, but it's something else though. Like somebody could be a whole vegetarian and somebody's like, I love meat and shit. You know what I mean? It's something where your values differ or something. It could be religion, spirituality and shit. It's giving me church energy. Somebody's more spiritual. To me, the mermaid is, and the man could be more religious or something like that. These people still get together though. Put one on the multicultural here. Lieutenant Dan, Oscar, but this is the beginnings of it. This is like pulling back the reins on some shit before some shit get too bad or codependent is what this is. So y'all have learned a lesson in 2023. So basically, y'all in 2023, it's more leeches, it's more punk motherfuckers out there, G. That's what this is. They gonna come in all different color, sizes, shapes, everything. The only difference in 2023 is you have a partner. So y'all going through this together, through something together. But this is people probably trying to leech off of both of y'all or be codependent on both of you. So for those that are going to be in a relationship where people are doing this to you separately, that doesn't change. They just do it to you guys while you're in now. You also are in control of yourself in 2023. This is like controlling your feelings, your mouth. This is humble is what this is like. You know what I mean? Like we don't know everything. We're open to learning. Like let me shut the fuck up because I don't know shit about this. So let me just sit here and let them show me. So a lot of y'all being taught how to Dougie, G, different Dougies and shit. Basically, like I know how to do the American Dougie, right? But the London Dougie, I don't know how to do. So let me pull back, see how they do it first. Pull back, see how they do it first. Learn, right? So I can do it too. It's something everybody's going to be taught. Like you guys are open. Like you guys want to learn new things, meet new people, go new places, live different places, trying to like, it's like you're open, G. Divine feminine, you may be moving kind of slow in this relationship you end up in with whoever this is. This is you pulling back the reins on your side. And divine masculine, you back down memory lane. So this feels like home to you, divine masculine. To divine feminine, you a little, you know what I mean, sus a little, like, I don't know. Something's different, or shit, you guys haven't been in a relationship in a long time. Divine feminine, specifically divine masculine, you fit right in, which is crazy. You do. Unless you two people have been together before, then it's like y'all never split up. But if this is new, these are new people coming together, the divine masculine fits in way better than the divine feminine does as far as comfort. You know what I mean? Like feeling comfortable in this relationship. You may be a little, you know what I mean, uptight, divine feminine, a little bit. Girl, tiny triumphs, dehydrated chick. Yeah, girl, you've been starving so much and shit. It's like you don't know what to do. Like, no, I'll get it myself. No, you don't have to do that. That's what this is. So divine feminine, let people be nice to you, girl, because that's what this is. No, you don't have to. No, I don't, you know, and this could be tradition for this person. You know? They telling me somebody doesn't want to take their shoes off somewhere where you like have to take your fucking shoes off. And they're like, no, I don't. Yeah, you like, I'm going to take my shoes off because I want to go inside, says you. Divine masculine, divine feminine. Some of y'all are going to be separated from people who are just stuck in their ways, G. Like, damn, you can't even take, like, you know, gangsters do pray. Like, you could take your shoes off. It's something like that. I don't know why they said that, but it's like somebody feels funny. I don't know. You're not fucking with people like that. That can't be them and love God and be, you know what I mean? Like, you can't do it, you know? Like, I can't fuck with you, you know? Like, something's too, people that are too boxed in, I don't see y'all like hanging out with these people, but you probably already separated from these people, which is why you're integrating with this new group, this new crowd I saw. You already separated from that shit. So I also see you guys catching yourself from going back to the past or doing anything you feel like would damage you. So it's a lot of stop before you do some shit or think before you speak type energy here. That's, yeah, money over bitches. They keep saying that shit. So yeah, future shit, like over bitches. Like, yeah, let me pull back. That's routine. That's some shit I used to do. I ain't about to do that no more. Pull back. You got too much to lose. A lot of y'all are like way more considerate of yourselves. Fuck these people. Way more considerate of yourselves in 2023. And that is definitely beneficial to you. Because it's like everybody was winning but you before. You know what I mean? Because you were kind of just letting the reins go. Everybody just come get all the goat feed or whatever the fuck it is. Like, you didn't have shit. You and your goats was just sitting there like, you know, now you're not doing that. So I see you being very like unapologetic in 2023 about your love life, about your business, your job, your children, your home, who you fucking laid up with, what you believe in. I see you being very unapologetic. That shit. You may feel like it's a tiny triumph, but it's a big one, really. You know? Yeah, a lot of nostalgia in 2023. I don't know why. So these could be monumental years for you guys. Or territory you're not familiar with, possibly. Job, your children, your home, who you're pregnant by, who you're fucking laid up with, what you believe in. I see you being very unapologetic about that shit. You may feel like it's a tiny triumph, but it's a big one, really. You know? Yeah, a lot of nostalgia in 2023. I don't know why. So these could be monumental years for you guys, or a monumental year. So you could be turning like 30, 40, you know what I mean? 60, 65, 55, 45, something like that. And this may be a monumental year for you. Some of y'all get married. This is a monumental, some type of event happens in 2023 where it's like this is the year where I met my whatever, or built this business, or got my home. It's something like that that's going to happen for y'all. Yeah, a lot of travel out here to different countries. A lot of y'all have a passport and ready to go. Like my great grandma used to say, I'm ready and I'm set. Let's go. Okay, that's what this is. Traveling to different countries, states, cities. I feel like you'll have a partner though. Even if this is like a business partner, there'll be someone there with you. It feels like love though, but for some of y'all, where it's let's be honest, right? Let's be realistic and shit. Where y'all like, man, I ain't none, I don't want the shit. Okay, like that type of shit. I feel like there's still someone, and this could be like, you know, I don't know who the fuck it is. Maybe it's a sibling or something. Old friend. I'm on the butterfly garden here with the damn 8 of Cups came out reversed. Yeah, somebody comes back, G. Back down memory lane. 8 of Cups reverse. Okay. Some of you guys will be fixing issues with your parents. If you have any issues with your parents or family members, maternal, paternal figures, possibly, I don't know, for some of y'all, this could be like ex-spouses and shit, but I don't feel like, I mean, some of y'all could get back together, but if this is an ex-spouse, like y'all were married and y'all co-parent now, I don't see y'all getting back together, but it's like more so like the new norm. Yes, like you creating a new norm. So some of y'all will spend Christmas together when you never thought you would, and it's like we ain't together. You know what I mean? Like they got their person, I got my person. We just a big family now. That's all. I see families coming together. 2 families. Yeah, it's like an integration. They keep saying integration. Divine Feminine, you end up coming back to someone or allowing someone to come back. I don't know who it is though, girl. Or Divine Masculine. Whoever this is, they always come back around. So it could be somebody that's just in and out of your life. Like somebody could be in the military. I don't know, or it don't feel like that. Let me stop lying. I don't know who the fuck it is, but somebody try to come back. I don't know. It's somebody, yeah, it's a lover. Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine in 2023, old lovers will try to return to you, G. Okay? Even when you have your person, G. You got the Emperor Empress here. So you create memories with someone else is what this is, and you ain't leaving. Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, or else it would have come out this way. You leaving. You ain't leaving this person. Who the fuck is this? Mermaid's Love with the routine card. Somebody tries to come back around. See somebody pulling the reins back on that shit too. I see faithful people out here in 23. So yeah, when divine counterparts get together and shit, why the fuck would they leave each other? They building empires and getting money in this motherfucker and good fucking too, and all the travel. Who the fuck is this? It's like somebody coming back from the past. So people try to fuck up your shit. I have that out here, but it's more so so anything new that you have, they gonna try to fuck it up. They really couldn't fuck up your shit before when you were single because you had that shit on lock. Now you have a relationship. This is like territory you're not familiar with, possibly. Problem, y'all. Not saying between each other, but as far as people trying to up, like that's what the new thing is. It's to fuck up your love life now. That's what happens in 2023. So a lot of fuckers in y'all's business and in y'all's bedroom. Somebody's in like a Special Olympics in 2023 if it's going on. Somebody's going to be in the Special Olympics. You're in a wheelchair or something like that. You either gonna race or play ball or like do basketball, play basketball or something like that. Somebody doesn't have any legs or something like that. Yeah, something about somebody not having legs. This wheel came behind this man the way the car fell. And that's why I said that too. Looks like he's in a wheelchair, don't it? So some of you guys may just be more charitable. This could be volunteering at different places as well, helping the less fortunate. I see a lot of that going on. Because I don't feel like this is happening to anyone. I feel like you're able to help or donate or volunteer, or some of y'all are going to start some foundation in your neighborhood and shit or something like that. There's a lot of like integration. Yeah, they keep saying it like giving back and all this stuff, but it's like you have a partner with you. So y'all are changing the world. So no wonder these outside people can't fuck with it. Like y'all making real moves, major moves out here. Put some on the Mermaid's Love. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, they offering some peon shit. It's right smack dab in the middle of the spread too. So convent in 2023, don't forget, it's going to be shit that routinely happens. Smack dab middle of 2023. Mermaid's Love. Whatever it is, it comes and goes. Because she's kind of slipping away. Page of Pentacles. It comes and it goes because it has nothing to offer. So someone or something is going to offer you something. It may be multiple offers in 2023 where they're very minute. Do you really need them? Do you really need to fuck with this person? Do you really need to talk to this person? Deal with these people or what? You'll be asked to ponder these things because you already got the Emperor, Empress, back down memory lane with the 8 of Cups. So this could either be going back to the past where it fuck you up and fuck up your money. It's going to be a lot of that. Not saying it's going to fuck up your money, but a lot of things coming back to take you back to the past. So a lot of things in 2023 are trying to take you back to 2022, 2021, 2020. that is this too. So it's a lot of stuck people that are going to notice you're rising and moving forward. All of those people that are stuck are going to try to bring you back like to your old self. Be careful. I do see you pulling back the reins on that shit though. I don't see it happening. But it's because you've learned so much. You met so many different people, done so much. You traveling, new love out here. Some of you guys are moms, dads, helping other. You know, it's like I'm not even the same person to even be able to go backwards like that. I don't even. It's like you outgrowing some clothes and some shoes. Like they don't fit. It does not fit. Don't try to squeeze into some shit in 2023. But people are going to try to make you squeeze into some type of. They said profile, whatever that means, G. If you're a school teacher in 2023, you may leave because you're going to be like, the money fucked up. I don't know where you teach. It feels like little children and shit, like elementary and shit. I don't know if you're going to stay there because you need money. I need money. Yeah, you do. I don't feel like y'all going to be doing, I don't know if this public school, it don't even feel like public school. It feels like private school or just teachers, period. Something about a pay cut or not being paid if you are in education, okay? Work in education. In 2023, you're going to be a little upset, okay? Some of you guys may want to consider teaching abroad, and it doesn't mean that you have to travel to teach, but it's like, you know how people can teach, you can teach kids English in another part of the world, but you would be on Zoom or something, like you would be an English teacher. So I don't know if y'all picking up second jobs. This is strictly for people who like work in education. It's either y'all gonna pick up second jobs or you're gonna find better teaching jobs than America, for real. They ain't doing y'all right at all. And a lot of y'all are so smart, educated, could implement some good things. It's probably because you guys have your own ideas on what you think could make this school or these kids better, and they don't want to like hear that shit. They don't. These motherfuckers, this is a business, G, at the end of the day, like the hospital, G, okay? Your kids just happen to learn, and these people happen to get better, okay? But this is still a fucking business. Let's not forget that shit at the end of the day, okay? So y'all are very passionate in 2023, which may cause a lot of you guys to leave certain people, places, and things because you don't see them getting better. You're not feeling better. You don't feel like you're making a change. Anything like that, you're going to pull the reins back on that shit, for real. You're not casting your pearls before swine in 2023. Not at all, G. Not at all. Damn sure pregnancy out here. Divine feminine. I see you guys taking pregnancy photos. Some of you guys have not been pregnant in a long time, they said, because it's back down memory lane with the Empress. That means shit. It's been a minute since I've been pregnant and shit. Like, I don't even know. Like, you know, you're going to be fine. You're going to go right back to the, or shit, somebody body snap back too. I see somebody's waistline getting real snatched back after a baby and shit in 2023. So don't worry about that. Whoever's having a baby, because I see somebody worried about their body and shit. Like, I see good health out here, taking care of y'all's body, relationships, good sex out here, getting paid what you're worth, not staying somewhere too long where you know you're not being valued there, not letting y'all think twice before you say, do, and anything.
Much respect, my love. You be reading my mind, don't you? I hope all is well with you and the loved one, the little one. Hope you're feeling good, feeling great. Looking good, smelling good. I know I am. Every time you cross my mind, prime time.
People may want to, people coming back. Somebody may want to come back and apologize. If anybody comes back from your past, G, a lover, okay, I don't give a fuck who it is. They have nothing to offer, I promise you. It's the same shit they had the last time. It may not look like it in the beginning. This person's going to come off like Emperor, Empress style, but give it like, shit, 24 hours. Damn, not just 24 hours. 24, look at that. Somebody flip real quick. So you'll be able to, people don't last long. In 2023, people don't keep up a facade long. You know, in 2022, they were able to keep up like this fake ass bullshit and people believe them. In 2023, their masks fall off real quick, G. Only the strong will survive and shit. Last man standing type energy here. Some people just gonna fade away. Look at this girl, okay? Because they don't really have shit to offer. Page of Pentacles. So yeah, this is your year because people are falling off pretty much. So yeah, make it count, y'all. 2023. It's like a bunch of vacancies, is what it, for whatever. Put something on the multicultural card with the journey. I see you guys, exotic pets, exotic animals. Like y'all are doing this. You know, like you always, like I said before in whatever reading, I was like, you know, you always want to do some shit and not something extravagante, like where it's just like that's just stupid. But like you always wanted like an iguana, or you know what I mean? Somebody may have really wanted like a baby deer or something, and they have the land to do it. Like fucking, I'm gonna get me one. Like why not? I've always wanted one. Why the fuck not? You gonna get the shit. That's what this is. You guys are getting what you want. Okay, it feels like dreams coming true out here, and it's just like some people may look at you like you crazy and shit. Like, why do you have a moat with a fucking like in this castle theme? Like, with it? Because I love the shit. Okay, because I love it. Because I want it. This is you decorating your homes, wearing what you want to wear, dating who you want to date, living with who you want to live with, where you want to live, marrying who you want to marry, and being very happy with that shit. And I'm having to explain yourself. This is also pulling back the reins on that shit. You don't have to explain shit to nobody in 20. I mean, I don't feel like you ever did, but in 2023, you know you don't. You've learned so much that you know you don't owe anybody shit but yourself, period. And your children, anything you're responsible for sure you do. But they look pretty good too. Some of your kids may, their grades may start slipping in school. I don't know what, this looks like high school kids. If they go into high school, their grades may suffer because it's integration. They're integrating from like middle school into high school. Some of your kids may have a hard time, especially little girls, because bitches ain't shit in high school. Real shit, they just not and shit. Middle school either. So if you have daughters and shit, like between the age of like 13 and like 17, it's gonna be some tough years, G, if they go into high school. And you're gonna be remembering that shit back down memory lane. Yeah, I remember them punk ass bitches too. Don't worry, it'll be, you know, like fuck them hoes. After 4 years, you won't have to worry about them bitches, you know, this type of shit. But some of y'all are gonna notice this with your children. Bullying is going on here. I did pick up in another reading about these kids taking fentanyl too. I did see that out here. These are kids just slipping away. A lot of young women, Page of Pentacles is a pill. Yeah, so talk to your kids about holding back on these different color pills and all whatever the fuck they popping. That shit's going to be at an all-time high too in 2023. Pill popping. So y'all be careful. Talk to your kids about that shit. I know you already have, but talk to them again. Put something on the journey here with the multicultural card. Yeah, I see quinceañeras out here or christenings out here. Baptisms for babies or children. What do they call them? Coronation. I don't know. I think that's what they said. A coronation. I see those out here. Weddings. So a lot of events, a lot of monumental like events. Yeah, memory lane, a lot of picture taking of all these things that y'all are doing. Oh, convent. So shit, life. G. Put something on the multicultural with the journey.
Capricorn, hello, welcome back to my channel. I hope that everyone is doing well. Hey Capricorn, so I'm just doing bonus readings today. Okay, so Capricorn, you're first, okay, and Aquarius is not too far behind you. Okay, you guys are about 1,000 views difference. Okay, the same number of likes though. So y'all ran it close. That's crazy too. I didn't even notice that. But anyway, Capricorn, I'm here to give you your bonus reading, okay? Also, I've already announced Patreon. So if you are here, I have reopened my personal readings, okay? So like, yay. Okay, so anyway, You will still need to email me, okay? There's no way to get a personal reading from me without emailing the email address below, and it says personal readings, okay? So be aware of any scammers in the comment section, report, block them. It happens, okay? But
This
the
amethyst
personal
rose.
readings are now open. If you are interested in the member space as well, Patreon gets all the extra content exclusively off of YouTube. So if you're new here, you may also love the Patreon Collective first. As well. I said they got the news first on the personal readings, and they just get content. They get YouTube plus Patreon. They just get the scoop. Okay, so if you're interested in that, that's below. That's it for right now. Let's go ahead and get into your bonus reading, Capricorn, okay? All right. Hope everybody had great holidays, a great new year, everything, okay? Let's see. What do we have? Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, Ancestors, Spirit Guides, those from the highest white light who walk with me every day. These messages are for Capricorn. What do we have? Bonus messages for Capricorn. Bonus messages for Capricorn. What do we have for Capricorn? All right. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, Ancestors, and Spirit Guides, those from the highest white light who walk with me every day. These messages are for Capricorn. All right. 32, become the master you seek. Okay, so the number 32 could be significant as well as the number 5, Capricorn. This says 40, seek the wisdom of your shamanic guides. Wow. Okay, like real deep. Capricorn, okay. All right, Archangel Michael, please protect me as I channel the messages for Capricorn. Capricorn, this will be for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus, okay? It can resonate at any time, okay? It could be past, present, future, all right? I do not control the message, whatever Spirit wants to talk about, that's what we're talking about, okay? I just have to get with the program, okay? So, what do we have for Capricorn? Archangel Michael, please protect me as I channel the messages for Capricorn, block any interference that stops their messages from coming through. Please and thank you. Capricorn. Roles and genders can be reversed. Capricorn, put everybody where they go. I can say he is a she. We all embody both energies. All right, this says travel. This says talent. Okay, so the letter T could be significant. All of these both of these start with the letter T. All right, let's go ahead and get into the message for Capricorn, travel and talent. Some of you may be traveling for your talent. Okay.
Hey Geminis, welcome back. I hope you guys are doing well today. This is going to be for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Please remember to flip and switch the roles to be talking about someone else in your energy. Also remember to just take what resonates and leave it for your situation.
Like where they go, I can say he is a she. We all embody both energies. All right, this says travel. This says talent. Okay, so the letter T could be significant. All of these both of these start with the letter T. All right, let's go ahead and get into the message for Capricorn, travel and talent. Some of you may be traveling for your talent. Okay, seek the wisdom of your shamanic guides. Okay. So that's all automatically giving me like you need to be getting in touch with your guides want to tell you. Become the master you seek. For some of you, this is what you're going to be doing. Okay. And this could be any field, Capricorn. What I'm getting with this is that it doesn't matter what you do. Okay. It says become the master you seek. Okay. So maybe something deals with you growing your business, or maybe you incorporate in travel, or maybe even relocating to something, this could be a different city, or, maybe getting out of a certain, just place where everybody has to come to you or something like that. Something is meant for you to take your talent on the road. Okay. Or just, if it's not something where you take your talent on the road, It'd be something where you just, like I said, you're branching off, you're incorporating more layers, more departments, something, okay? And it says become the master you seek. So, you know, but I really feel like this is leading by example. You being the best at something. All right, tell me what this is. All right, the Nine of Cups, okay, speaks of wish fulfillment, okay, things went on your wish list, just feeling fulfilled, like, you got the Ace of Pentacles, okay, so a gift from the divine. Some of you have something that nobody else possesses as well. You got the Five of Pentacles, leaving something or someone out in the cold, okay, neglecting something, or this, you know, let's see. You got the Lovers, okay, so some of you are connected with someone at this time, all right? You got the Queen of Wands, initiating something, okay? The Queen of Wands is someone who's very confident, beautiful, confident, just loves the skin she's in, okay? A go-getter, okay? Not afraid to go after what she wants. You have the Death card, okay? So there's a change here, okay? With the Queen of Cups, okay? The Queen of Cups energy is someone who's very sweet, kind, nurturing, intuitive, and all those things. Just, you know, you got the Two of Pentacles. So I'm getting something about doing both. Like this could be something where maybe, you know, like something like you need to incorporate something else with what you already do. All right. You got to change the way you do something, or like I said, incorporate something else. You have the Tower here. Okay, so that's divine intervention. Heavy on the Scorpio energy. Okay, you got Gemini energy here as well, Capricorn. All right, you got the Six of Wands with the Moon. Okay, Cancer energy here. A lot of water in this reading, Capricorn. Okay. But something's changing with your success or your image. Something deals with your public image, Capricorn. Ooh. So you changing and incorporating something, Capricorn, is bringing something into you. So the divine wants you to do something, change something. That's why I say seek the wisdom of your shamanic guides. It's funny though, because I literally, they're not being funny, but for real, like just like I just mentioned, personal readings. It's like now it doesn't have to be for me. But what I'm saying is, it's something else that you need to get, like specifically, like they want to tell you something. They have something for you. You got the Moon here with the Ace of Pentacles, okay? They have it's just for you. They want to tell you about some kind of change or something. For some of you, maybe you're too nice. Don't be so nice. You know, be cordial, but not so like, you know, you can't like mother everybody. All right. It's a lot of different things going on here. Anyway, you got the Temperance card, okay? Speaks of divine timing, okay? Something could be coming together. You got the Two of Wands, okay? So they want you to think about some choice that you're going to be making. Something is a choice here. Two of Wands with the Hangman. So this is something that you've already been thinking of. For some people, this could be someone that has you on their mind, you know. This could be, you know, someone who, I don't know, maybe chose something else. Maybe they didn't want to, you know, we can't figure it all out. Okay, but, you know, this could be just somebody watching you on a pedestal, you know, someone who I guess didn't choose you. There's definitely a choice here because the Lovers is a choice card as well. You're going to have a choice to make. I'm feeling like something, for some of you, something is either or. Something could deal with like, something could deal with what you actually do that you're good at. and it requires travel. So I'm getting that where you currently are, Capricorn, something is kind of like more like stationary. Okay, like it limits you. Something shockingly good is happening though. In divine timing here. For some of you. There's something publicly that's happening too that's like good for you. Or something can have something to do with publicity, marketing, something like that of the sort. Your major arcana in the spread, Capricorn, is the Lovers, the Moon, the Death card, and the Tower. I feel like there's like a shocking, like, there could be like a shocking, like, this could be like this could be like a couple, this could be like a couple, like finally, like coming out about the relationship, or something like that. That could be what this is. Yeah. They could be like celebrities for some people. For some people, something can have something to do also with the couple that's same sex that's coming out with their relationship, which is what makes it shocking as well for some people. Like, I guess it'd be something that's kind of unexpected, but it definitely is a secret here. Let's start with the moon. The moon is the center of the reading. Something's coming out, though, with the moon and the Five of Pentacles. And it's gonna be a change here. The moon, why is the moon here for Capricorn? The Death card, what? The Death card is out here twice. So whatever this change is, it's coming to light. Three of Cups, the Sun card. It's gonna have something to do with this could have something to do with something that within a friend group. So this could be something that happened at a party. Or these people party together. What? Wow. So these people this has something to do with, so this is people traveled together. Friends who traveled together. Ooh. Something's coming to light about a third party. But okay, give me one on the Five of Pentacles. I keep going there. I keep looking there. Why is the Five of Pentacles here? Ooh, Capricorn, what's up with your reading? The Five of Pentacles. The Nine of Cups. An overdose. Or somebody just be doing too much drinking. This is way too much, over consuming. Ooh. What? All right. Okay. Let's go here next. All right. 99 could be significant. Okay, let me get one on the Nine of Cups here. It was Six of Swords was just at the bottom of the deck. Yes, this is traveling. So something could definitely happen in someone's travel. All right, Capricorn. Give me one on the Lovers. The Lovers. So Capricorn, you could be traveling with someone, or somebody may be wanting to fly you out, or this is what happened. Somebody could want to fly somebody could have like a lot of money and somebody wants to fly somebody out or something like that. It's like somebody never goes back home or something like that. Somebody has something in surplus, like money and things like that. Maybe somebody is like saying like, hey, like I got an opportunity for you, or, like, so be mindful of, now for some of you, listen, this could go a couple different ways. There's something that's going to change like your whole life. Okay? Like something is life changing. Because somebody finds you talented, they do want to fly you out, they do want to work with you, they do want to do for something else. For someone else, though, it's a collective reading, so it's a lot of different storylines in this reading. For someone else, though, there was a lot of drinking involved. There's something coming to light with the friend group and an actual death. For somebody else, though, you're very talented, you're beautiful, you're compassionate, you're a great mix of whatever you got going on in your life, and somebody really wants to financially back you. And this could be someone like it's a spiritual connection, like this is your person. Happening in divine timing, okay? Something is going to be a success with the Six of Wands. For somebody else, though, something is coming to light. It's getting put on blast, coming to light, like that kind of coming to light. Okay, wow. Okay, let me get one on the Lovers. What kind of, I swear, Capricorn, your bonus readings get me like this every time. The Lovers, I feel like the bonus readings be so like deep. And I don't even know why I'm using these old decks. The Lovers, that's just what they told me to grab. The Three of Cups is back. So you can like meet somebody at a party, or, I don't know, something has something to do with the party. For some of you, for some people, it's a reconciliation. Somebody may have passed away, like Capricorn, like you had a lover that passed away. They could have passed away from an overdose. Or they drank a lot, they drank themselves to death. Whoever this is, you were with this person, their soul is coming back. Their spirit is coming back. Yeah, because look, you got the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords right here together. And there's a reconciliation right here. Something had to happen in divine timing. Wow. So really the person that you're meeting that's new with this Ace of Pentacles here and in divine timing, your guys are clearly making it obvious because they're repeating themselves. Nine of Cups is out here twice. Death card is out here twice. We've seen the Three of Cups twice. Okay. But they're kind of making themselves, we got 66 out here. 66.99. But whatever this is, they're making it so you can't miss it. So whatever this is kind of like dummy proof. Like you will just know, like you'll be like, no. And they're gonna be like, yeah. Let me get one on the Temperance. All right, Capricorn. Give me one on the Temperance. Something happening in divine timing. Divine timing is at play. Five of Pentacles. Again, repeated. The Five of Pentacles is out here twice now. Somebody getting put out. Seven of Swords, something being put out, called out. Ooh wee. Seven of Swords, the High Priestess, Ace of Cups, the Magician. Ooh wee. Something's happening. The wheel is. I'm getting that something's gonna be obvious, or something is obvious. You're going to witness whatever this change is, Capricorn. I'm really, for some people, I'm really, somebody's going to be, this is like someone being like found. It's a lot of chitter chatter about whatever. There's a lot of conversations, it's a lot going on. Something is like an explosion. The bird starting up. But this is, it's some karma in regards to someone who lied on you. Okay, someone who lied on you, cheated on you, stole from you, something like that. Okay, something has something to do too. Something could be coming out about someone having a side person. There's a third party here for some people. This person could live at a distance. Yeah, somebody's definitely playing games here. Ooh. All right, let me get one on this tower. We ain't even got to the tower yet. And it's already like, what? What's the tower for Capricorn? The tower. The Wheel of Fortune. Ooh, there's karma. Ooh. So listen, for some of you, this could be great, depending on what side of the wheel you're on. But for others, it's going down. Like there's an explosion, like somebody gonna be homeless. For real. With this Wheel of Fortune clarifying this tower, the letter T could be significant. No, seriously, but the tower with the temperance card right here, something happening in perfect timing. Perfect timing. A significant permanent change. Something could happen like at nighttime. But your wish fulfillment out here twice if you're on the right side of the wheel. You got the 6 of Wands out here. The 6 of Wands is also right here. The tower, the 6 of Wands, the 6 of Wands, okay? You got the 10 of Cups, the Queen of Wands out here twice. So something is just, could be just because somebody, I don't know what somebody wanted to do in regard. It's almost like if you're beautiful, they wanted you to not be beautiful. If you're nice, they wanted you to not be nice. It's like somebody hating somebody because of how they are, which is the way society should be. So yeah, your guy is out here, the universe out here, angels are out here. Somebody marked too with the death card right here twice. Yeah, like no, this is nah. So become the master you seek. For some of you, you are masters, or you mastered a craft here. Seek the wisdom of your shamanic guides. So this could be something where somebody out here misleading people. Ooh, yikes. Well, let me get one on the death card, please, for Capricorn. Yikes. Somebody traveling somewhere. You got the Page of Wands, clarifying the death card. Something's being confirmed. Okay, let's see. Or something will be confirmed to you. 8 of Cups. Okay, that someone's left the building. So whenever this does happen, let me get one more on the death card. You will get the communication. Yep, 8 of Cups. You're going to get the, I'm sorry, not 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups is right here. 8 of Wands. 88 could be significant. You're going to get confirmation of whatever this is, Capricorn. Yeah, the Fool card. You'll get confirmation of this, about whatever this is, this new beginning. You're going to get word on it. Or something's going to happen that you're going to be like, wow. Something triggers something here. Or it's like the catalyst for whatever this is. Or it says a lot. Something's going to say a lot. Something's being fulfilled here, though. Mm-hmm. Give me one more on this moon card with the death card. Give me one more on what this is, please. Moon with the death card. The 6 of Cups. Something happened in the past. We got 666 out here. 88, 99, 55. 666. So whatever this is, something happened in the past here. Somebody, like I said, could be a passed over loved one that you're reconnecting with for some of you. Okay. For some of you, if this is a gift to you, someone is a gift to you. There's a gift that's owed to you coming in. Okay. This is to balance something out. So whatever this significant change is that's happening, It's coming to balance something out, okay? To clear the air for you. Whatever this is, I don't know. I didn't mean to say clear the air, but I don't know. Somebody could be flying. I know I kept picking that up in the 72 for yous. And I've been picking it up for about, 2 weeks now. Something happened. You're going to receive some kind of, but this could be somebody being high, okay? Somebody could be high, really getting something, somebody checking out because they're over drinking or overdoing something. They're doing something, getting way too high is what they don't come back down. You know what I'm saying? It's over. It's really what I'm getting here. But something is happening. The wheel is turning, Capricorn. So just know that. And nothing is being unaccounted for. To see the Wheel of Fortune, the Tower, the Temperance with the 666 out here, this will be fulfilled. They're letting you know that your guides are out here, like I said. But whatever this is, just keep being who you are. Some of you may be a little aggressive, or like somebody here knows how to just go after something. Okay, you know how to go after something. You don't see it, and this would be something where you just kind of say it is a group of friends trying to, somebody would just they will fight their way out of something. Okay, they're not gonna sit there and just get beat. This is what this is. This is the fight. This is giving me fight back energy. Okay, that's what it's giving. All right, let's get a black card. But beautiful reading. All right, so something involves travel, something involves talent. Okay, this says seek the wisdom of your shamanic guides. The number 40 or the number 4 could be significant. Become the master you seek. The number 32 or the number 5 could be significant. So 4, 5, 32, 40. All right. Some of you, you need to get more specific. Some of you do need personal readings. That doesn't mean from me. Okay. That does not mean from me, but some of you do. It's like something is moving on and forward for you. Look at that mirroring each other's self-image. Relationships reflect our wounds, introspection. So some of you could be reminiscing on the past, okay? Or maybe you need to. Some of you need to change something as well. And it's okay, whatever this is, you could change it in secret, in private or whatever. Some of you need to just become more private. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Because you have something coming in here. I didn't even clarify the Ace of Pentacles. I'm about to get it. The Chaser in codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issues. So something could be going on with that person. Heartbroken, deeply hurt, sad, separated, breakup, feeling lost, grieving, mourning. Yeah. So somebody's either getting put out. Some people are just getting put out. Somebody doesn't want them. I don't want you, Yeah. Some of you are getting back with someone you were with. Somebody may have ended up with someone who's codependent, or the person you were with was codependent, and that's something that they're realizing with this mirror card here. So this could be someone who wants to message you. Whatever this is, though, you're going to be able to see it. You're going to be able to see what this is. So it could get a little messy, I guess. Ooh, let me get one on the 6 of Wands. The Knight of Cups. Okay. I don't know. This person may want to say something to you publicly. You got the Emperor card here. Somebody's saying a lot, or somebody's doing something that's grand. It's like the way this person gonna ask you out, or when they come back through, it's gonna be like grand. Give me one on the Ace of Pentacles, please. Or this person could just do this. This is, like I said, this for some of you, this is your old person in a new body. Okay. So they could seem very familiar. This is somebody who somebody has ascended and they've taken on. It may be too deep for some of y'all, but I'm just saying, you got the 4 of Pentacles here with the 10 of Swords. How is it a gift? Oh, 7 of Wands. It's a backfire. Oh, so for some of you, your gift is a backfire, like something backfiring to someone. Mm-hmm. Like everything backfired. I'm telling you, it's something here about this deceased person though. Somebody is Capricorn. I'm sorry, but I'm sorry. Okay, but your new boo is your old boo. You know what I'm saying? Which should be exciting because it looks like, you two had a very exciting life together. For some of you, this is platonic friends. For some of you, your other half, your spiritual connection would just be a friendship. But it's a friendship. Somebody died, like they could have died from an overdose. They could have died tragically with this 10 of swords being here. And all these ones out here, they could have died tragically with gunfire or something like that. But whoever this is, they're back. So both of you could have undergone a major transformation. It's like you and your person will have a lot of story time. Like y'all gonna share a lot of stories with each other. This is two people who are well experienced through life. Like you've gone through a lot. These both are ascended energies. Yeah, they're both ascended energies. Y'all are gonna travel together, work together, love together. But somebody likes what they see. Some of you could some of you could sit. Some of you are celebrities, and somebody likes that. They like it. They just like, oh my gosh, Capricorn is so beautiful. And not only is Capricorn beautiful, I heard eloquent. So some of you are just gentle. You don't come off too rough. You don't come off too hard. You don't speak all that hard, rough language and all of that kind of stuff. Like somebody likes someone's divine feminine side, or likewise masculine. They like how you are well groomed, yet you ain't really acting a fool either for clout. Like it's like somebody likes the fact that somebody can handle being in the public eye, and they don't do all the extra. They're balanced. 666. Somebody is balanced out here. The Temperance card is out here, and it's like somebody literally. What I'm getting to, dang Capricorn, your mess just coming through my nose, itching like crazy. But also, some people are leaving who they're with because they're too raunchy and too, you know what I'm saying? They the type to get online and there's nothing. This is no shade to nobody, okay? But what someone is looking for in a mate, I'm getting someone who's undergone a transformation. This could be you meet somebody, they meet somebody. This could be a couple that's been together for a minute, years, right? Literally they've been together 2 to 3 years, 2 to 5 years, something like that. But they're breaking up because their person has not figured out how to mix good looks with a sweet attitude and being nice and kind and gentle and feminine, all the way feminine. You know what I'm saying? They haven't mixed it together yet. And somebody has ascended, and they've now incorporated. They've been following their guidance. They've been following, and they've ascended, and their partner hasn't changed yet. And they've given it's been years, and somebody's just they're not. Like this says, relationships reflect our wounds. Somebody's not in that wounded state anymore. And they want someone who can grow and who can, the way I met you, I'm feeling like I hate to leave you here. I hate to leave you out in the cold. I hate to leave you behind, but I do myself an injustice if I stay with you because I'm ascended now. And somebody's caught someone's eye. Somebody literally breaking up with somebody because somebody caught their eye and they would love to ask this person out and they want to do it the right way. But they still don't want the person either. So it's not even like I'm leaving you. It's like somebody sees something like this does exist. I don't have it in my house, but it does exist. And somebody is seeing that somebody feels like they just knocking themselves down. The Ace of Pentacles was clarified. Look, The Ace of Pentacles was clarified by the Four of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, and the Seven of Wands. So this might just be a nasty ending. Somebody may cut up. When somebody stops talking to somebody, they may start cutting up, becoming violent, like for real. Does somebody see something that has caught their eye? Okay. So that's what I'm getting. Like somebody has ascended to someone else's level and their person is still like the raunchy or hood or whatever person, but it's okay. But it's like the person, like they say, you could take the person out the hood, but you can't take the hood out of them. Like it's that type of thing. Like they're not rising to the occasion. I'm like, babe, we don't have to live like this anymore. Or you don't have to do these certain jobs anymore. Somebody could be like a model or something like that. Babe, you don't have to just, be this and that no more. Like you could literally just be nurturing and like we could be in a relationship. I got the finances, I got us. And it's like somebody's like still like, but no, I want to keep, doing what I do. I want to do my little model gigs. I want to keep blah, blah, blah. And it's like, they're like, well, let's get you in a movie. You're so talented. No, I just want to, this is somebody who don't want to do nothing more. They can have the person with the connections in the bed with them, but they still want to do what they were doing when they met the person. And the person has the resources that they need. Listen, Capricorn, I can't stay on here all day with y'all. It's a long behind bonus. So anyway, let's see what a love at. Let's get a few for Capricorn bonus. This looks good though. It's like they just outgrown their person. It's some friends that's outgrown a friendship. It's like somebody's like, no, I don't do this no more. This says flirt, healing family issues, love yourself first, forgiving and learning. Okay, it says extend your lighthearted energy to others. I'm telling you, somebody wants to flirt with you. You're going to be flirting with someone, Capricorn. It says healing family issues, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Okay, so someone could have had some issues. There could have been like a trauma bond here. Or, two people like kind of rebounding on each other. And they just kind of stayed there because it worked. Like we're doing fun things. We partying together. For some people, that's what brought them together is partying. The nightlife, the pleasures that they do, whether it's drinking, smoking, or whatever the other things that people do. That's what brought them together, where they consume, okay? But it says, love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Did I not just say that? I did. That's what it is. It's like somebody's like, I don't want all that. I don't want somebody who every day, since you're a digital content creator, you want to do a mukbang chewing all in the screen every other day. When you don't have to do that no more, babe. Like we're good. You don't have to do that. We older than that. Like this is somebody who's seasoned and grown. This ain't the youngins that somebody is wanting to turn. Like, you know what I'm saying? This somebody this ain't early 20s. This ain't even, you know what I'm saying? This is like closer to 30 on that end or older, 40, something like that. When somebody just still wants to, their way of getting the crowd's attention is like kind of low class, and somebody wants somebody with some class so they can travel with them. They look good on their arm. They can go to a business meeting and my person represent me the right way. And it's not, anyway, the Capricorn, seek the wisdom from your shamanic guys, baby. I can't stay here all day. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present.
This is how I'm getting it, Capricorn, so brace yourself, right? Somebody here thinks you're a bitch, okay? But they still want you. Sorry to say it like that. That's how I got it. The people who think you're a bitch, though, it's just because you're standing up for yourself. I just want to point that out. every time someone has thought I was a bitch, like it was because I was, you know, standing my ground or standing up for myself or just speaking my part, right? So I feel like you're no different. Like, you know, standing up for yourself and speaking your truth and separating yourself from things that you think are toxic. Like the Queen of Swords, she's direct. She sees clearly, okay? And so you may have spoken your truth or set some sort of boundary with people in your life or this person. And so they're just kind of like, oh, Capricorn's a bitch. All right, good for you. But they're still very interested in you, okay? They still feel a connection with you. They want a new beginning with you. All right. 6 of Wands, they want your attention. We got Aquarius here, Libra, Capricorn, Gemini, Virgo, Aries. You're not easily manipulated, is the thing. I feel like, okay, that's harsh wording. You're not easily persuaded. Like, people can't push you into doing anything that you don't want to do or agreeing with anything you don't agree with. I feel like it's when it comes to like your opinions, you have strong held opinions, or even if you don't have strong held opinions, it's almost like it's not that you can't see all sides of an issue. I feel like you're just not easily persuaded in a direction that you don't want to go. All right. So somebody here might just be like, oh, Capricorn's a bitch or Capricorn's hard to deal with, but they still want your ass. They still want you. They still like you. So, okay. How do they feel? Okay. They feel that you neglect them or you don't. They feel like this is someone that kind of feels like they have to, like, I don't want to say beg. It's an energy of feeling desperate, or like they feel as if you don't see their side, or, you know, you neglect their side. That you don't really give them any, like, you don't give them the benefit of the doubt, or they feel as if you don't. There's something here about you not supporting them or supporting what it is they're saying or doing. The 4 of Wands, they still feel a connection with you, okay? Damn, they still see a future with you, okay? Who is this? Ace of Wands. I feel like there's a lot of sexual attraction here. The Chariot. This is like one of them spicy connections. Okay. I'm getting like a lot of sexual energy between you two. Like you two are very aroused by each other. Could be a little bit of distance between the two of you, physical distance right now, but you two could have kind of taken a time out here of some kind. 4 of Swords, or you will this week. Kind of like you guys are going into your own separate corners, but you still want each other. I feel like, you know, there's some sort of new beginning coming through. All right. You feel like they're a lot of work. Some of you guys are exhausted. They want to talk to you. 5 of Wands. I feel like there's a lot of drama here between you and this person, but there's also a lot of sexual I think y'all just need to do it, to be honest. Excuse me. Sorry. Okay. Don't do it just because I said that, but I'm just getting like, I feel like some of y'all just need to like, some of y'all just want each other so badly. It's almost like creating a lot of drama. All right. To relieve the tension instead of like, some of y'all just have this strong urge to get each other to bed. Okay. is what I'm getting. Sorry to say it like that. Why the 10 of Wands? You're playing hard to get. I feel like you're just tired and exhausted. Some of y'all are a tease. I'm just going to point that out. It's like maybe you don't even want to have sex with this person in the immediate future, which is fine. Don't if you don't want to. But it's almost like you want to tease them or you want them to see what they're missing out on. I feel like you are exhausted, though, by this situation. You could be keeping your distance for many reasons. Some of you guys are keeping a distance because it's like you truly are exhausted, but at the same time, you want this person to fight for it or you want this person to be teased by you, okay? It's almost like you enjoy the chase more than anything else, which, you know, I'm not saying that's bad or good. Guys, they think you have very attractive qualities. This person feels like someone feels like they can give you what you want or what you desire with the Queen of Pentacles. And they feel like you two truly have a future together. Like they feel like you two could build a legacy or build something here. Like they believe in the potential is what I'm trying to say. Like someone believes in y'all's potential. But they see you as turning your back on them or bored of the situation. Somebody really wants a relationship with you, Capricorn. But they see you as being smug and bored, like you're bored of them. Okay. So just know, I feel like this person is going to try to give you some space, but then immediately after give you attention. I do see communication coming in from this person after they isolate themselves for like a short period of time. So somebody they want to act like they're independent from you, or they want to act like they're good without you, but it's very short-lived. Okay, because they can't isolate themselves from you for too long because the desire to communicate, the desire to connect is there. So I do feel like this person is like, they think you're getting bored of them, but I feel like you're just exhausted of however this is playing out, okay? And it's telling me what they want to do about the situation is act independent, but then give you attention. So they're going to act independent, but then they're going to like they're going to shower you with attention shortly afterwards. Okay. What's Capricorn's advice? Be fair. Your advice is the Justice card. Be honest and fair. The Tower. The Justice card, Scorpio, Libra energy. Just don't create any additional chaos. Allow it to unfold naturally. What the hell is going on with y'all? So I'm getting like, don't create any additional chaos and be fair with this person. What the fuck does that mean? I don't even know. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Anyway, their feelings for you is they feel like they see great potential here. But I will say that there is a strong sexual urge. I think both of you have it. You definitely have this person aroused. We're just going to leave it at that. They're very aroused by you. They want to connect with you, but they see you as getting bored of them. Some of you guys, maybe you're intentionally acting bored or you're intentionally playing hard to get. I'm also seeing for some of you guys, it's like, I hate to say it this way, but it's almost like, don't take it if it doesn't resonate, but it's almost like this person takes action in the future. It's like you really desire this person, but why do I feel like some of you Capricorns could be teasing someone, or it's an energy of like you have an attraction to them, but by the time they approach you, you kind of turn away. You're driving this person crazy. We'll just say that. You are driving this person crazy. Could be a lead.
Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to the tarot room. My name is Robin. And Cap, get comfy, get cozy, because today we're talking about you. We're going to talk about your love life. We're going to see what's coming towards you, what's going on in love, what you can expect, what you need to know. So let's see what's going down, what's taking place here. And let's talk about you. So Spirit guys, what's going on with Capricorn in love? What do the Capricorns need to know today? What messages are we passing along? And Cap, for those of you who are Capricorn suns, happy birthday. I hope you guys are having a wonderful birthday. We have coffee, meeting, conversing, feeling uplifted, friendship, but mask, not showing their true feelings, pretending, or even gaslighting. So let's see what this is about. So happy birthday to those of you who are suns. So to say happy birthday, I am giving away free happy birthday readings throughout the course of your birthday season. So if you want to enter that contest, Cap, just like, comment, subscribe, get yourself entered. I will be randomly replying to the winners. And I'll be telling the winners to send me an email to the tarotroom@hotmail.com. So if you get told to do something else, it's not me. There are scammers afoot. Ignore those scammers and report them. So let's get into your readings. We have the Seven of Wands in reverse. We have the Emperor in reverse. Two of Swords in reverse. The Knight of Swords in reverse. Ah, golly, we started everything upside down. Then we have the Queen of Cups. Then we have the Five of Wands. Then we have the Four of Wands. Judgment in reverse, and Temperance. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Cups. So. Looks like you're dealing with this Emperor here. Could be an Aries, but could be just a very strong personality person, but they're upside down. Something. Okay, let's talk about the Seven of Wands first. So this is a message of making yourself vulnerable, not resisting something. What do you want to say about the Seven of Wands in reverse? The High Priestess in reverse. Whoa. And there's that Emperor in reverse again. So, the Eight of Wands. This Magician, I feel like, Cap, you want to do things differently. In the past, you may not have been open with your heart. You may not have been open with your feelings. You might have been really hurt. But I feel like now you want to go about things differently. So you want to be more authentic, be more truly yourself. You know, some Capricorns, we can be quiet when people first meet us. But also, we take a little bit to open our hearts. That's for sure. People always tell us how slow we are. Kind of what they say, but us Capris. But the fact is, I feel like you want to do things differently. And you want to be open and honest about things and just be real with who you are. Represent yourself truly. And you expect the same. You're wanting to expect the same. With this Emperor in reverse, what do you want to say about that? Nine of Pentacles. And Six of Pentacles in reverse. You know what? Yeah. And if you are, you're getting to know someone, you find out that they're not being authentic, or you find out that they're being fake, or they're not representing themselves, or there's not what you want, you're going to release them. You're not going to really think about it a lot. You're not going to hold on to it a lot. They're not the right person. You're just not going to waste any time. You're okay being single. You are, who I speak to is a Capricorn who's in a very good, financially, you're good. You're independent. You're happy single. So you don't have to settle in with Mr. or Mrs. Right or Wrong. You can wait for Mr. or Mrs. Right. You don't have that, basically you're just independent doing your thing. If the wrong person comes, you're not going to spend any time on them. So whoever presents himself to the Capricorn must be truthful and authentic and ready for something real, because you are Queen of Cups. You're ready for love. You got your emotions intact. You know what you want. This Five of Wands tells me there's some competition here, Capricorn, because when you stand your ground, when you stand in your power, when you're independent, when you love yourself, a lot of other people do too, and they notice you. So the Five of Wands is clarified by the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Death and rebirth in reverse. The Five of Swords in reverse. Oh, I see. Capi. I don't know how you're going to feel about this, so don't shoot the messenger. One of these competitions, one of these suitors, someone trying to get your attention, is from the past. It's somebody who wants peace. They want to transform things with you. Something wasn't the right time in the past with this person, but according to this person, it is now. They've done a lot of thinking. That could be a Virgo, but they've done a lot of thinking, a lot of contemplating. They want to put the past behind you and they want a new beginning with you. How's Capricorn going to know who this person is? So you got some competition here. You have people interested in you, whether you know that or not. Will be different for each of you. But this past person, because their energy is the strongest, who is that? How does Capricorn know who that is? Nine of Cups in reverse. Whoa. Those are the same in the Hangman. Someone who's looking at things differently. Someone who disappointed you, Cap. Someone who might have put walls up. Someone you might have put your walls up. You might have put some serious walls up on this person, but they disappointed you. So that, of course, you popped your boundaries up. Someone who disappointed you. Ten of Wands. Wow, they really want to drop this. Queen of Swords in reverse. And Justice. This person's coming in for some serious truths here. Wow. Because they see you as the Empress. So the Nine of Pentacles and the Empress. There's a, yeah, they know who you are. Clearly they missed out. And they're not too happy about that. I feel like they're disappointed in themselves. But the Empress, damn Cap. So as indicated, the Capricorns I read for always come up as the Empress. We tap into an excellent collective of Capricorns. So you've done the work. You're balanced. This person has come, they're going to approach you and tell you they've done the work. They're ready for Four of Wands, a commitment, something solid, a celebration, long-term with you. What do you want to say about that Four of Wands here? Yeah, the sun's finished for them. Two of Pentacles. Yeah. Woo. Justice came out again twice. So that tells me that this person really wants something successful with you. They want something real. They weren't fully real or all in the past. They can explain to you what the fuck that was about, but they definitely know your value. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. The Empress. They're ready to turn things in their favor because the Empress again, they want you, Cap. They want you. With Judgment in reverse and Temperance, they know that time's of the essence. Someone else is going to scoop you up. They don't come and let you know how they feel. If they don't come and try and tie you down, claim you, someone else will. They're running out of time. So I don't feel like this is an X from like the recent past. What is that? Four of Pentacles in reverse, Four of Wands, 44. But they're both in reverse. What's on the bottom? Death.
You better believe it.
A little traumatic. An Ace of Wands. They definitely, they could be fantasizing about you. But they got some, they want a brand new beginning for you here, Cap. Four of Pentacles in reverse, Four of Wands in reverse with Death. They want to end the conflict. They want to put the past behind you. What are they going to explain to Cap? There's the Empress again. No shit, eh? Because wow, this person really sees you in high regard. The Empress coming up 3 times. You're husband, wife material. And if you're already a mother or a husband, they think you're an excellent parent. What is this person going to come and say to Capricorn? Seven of Swords in reverse. Whoa. Wow. Oh, okay. So the Seven of Swords with the Nine of Cups in reverse, they're very disappointed in themselves.
Happy New Year.
There were external forces at play that they were trying to overcome here, Cap. So they're going to be honest with you about what happened. Why they moving around. Explain it. The Chariot's about
what
success, it's about overcoming obstacles, but it's about overcoming external obstacles, things that were out of their control. And from reverse, things that they couldn't help, like, I don't know. I can only think of really horrible examples in my mind. I don't know why, but something on that, like they got fired from their job and they withdrew because they don't have any money, and they see you being as the Empress, so stable and so secure, and they don't want to come be like a broker.
I forgot what you say your sign was. What you say your sign was again?
Like, this is an example, but there were external forces that they've overcome. They've overcome them because the Chariot's here, and they're determined to fix things with you. But they'll be explaining and they'll be honest. Seven of Swords in reverse with the Nine of Cups in reverse. They know they disappointed you. They're disappointed in themselves, and they're going to tell you what it is. Now, if it's just excuses,
all right, I got
determined. But damn, cut on the Ace of Wands again because they really want this with you. I'll tell you that. Like, they're fantasizing a lot. If you have not been intimate, they can't stop thinking about it. If you have,
you know I'm that great.
They're thinking about it a lot. Yeah, the High Priestess in reverse. Expect them to come and tell you everything that they're feeling. They want to, the King of Pentacles, you could be dealing with another earth sign, or they could just, again, see you in that golden light, right? I feel like you are pretty independent, Capricorns are known for that, so it's nothing, I'm not telling you anything you don't know, but Thursday. This person sees you like that. They might have not encountered a lot of,
Thursday.
Yeah, what am I feeling that? Like, not everybody is independent and can take care of their business, right? Some people really have no idea how to do that. They need to learn. And maybe this person has encountered a lot of people who maybe are overspenders or live above their means, or make themselves seem better than they are or whatever, but you're not like that, so you're different to them. And with that King of Pentacles, you provide that stability, that integrity that they look for in a person. The King of Pentacles is, well, he's very golden, but he's a protective king too, right? So you got integrity, they love it, they're attracted to you, they want you. We'll find out how you feel. Let's get a few oracle messages first. The spirit guides, because this is someone from your past. And again, there's other people in the picture, but their energy is not coming up as strong. So this person's coming up much stronger in this message, in this reading here. So what does Capricorn need to surrender to here, spirit guides? Your intuition. Tune into your inner voice. Be aware of any gut feelings, flashes, knowings, or aha moment that come through to guide you. And the parent connection, we're going to do it for this past person, between Cap and this past person. So I don't know how you feel yet. We'll find out. What's the parent connection between Capricorn and this past person? Intense. So the intensity of a true soul connections includes great highs and great lows. And if they could say anything to the Capricorn that they're not saying, that they want to say, that they don't want to say, it's happening to know. It's time for me to heal now. I think that's, well, we already discussed that. On the bottom, I left you before you could read me, and that could be a sense of their disappointment, right? I'm going to grab the energy oracles, and then we'll get to your potential outcome. So what else do you want to say to Capricorn? What other message you want to pass along? They're going to have a decision to make here. What do you want to say? Victory in reverse.
No answer.
28. Okay, let's get your message. 1 second. When it's in the book, or sorry, when it's in the deck, I said it a million times, and I can't even tell you how many times it's screwed up. I annoy it myself. It's in the book, so let's get your message. So this card reverse has signaled a delay or reversal in a hoped for outcome, whether it's personal success or an external.
I say, you're a god or a goddess. I don't know. Never seen your face.
Success has been eluding you for some time, but do not despair. You might need to restructure, reevaluate, or release one specific outcome and set your sights on another. Whatever's going on externally, remember that the equanimity of a peaceful surrender can be your biggest victory of all. So, I do feel like it has been a little bit where you found someone, well, anyway, take the message out, resonates, let's get your potential outcome. So when I say potential, there's always free will. When I say outcome, it's in a month from now. So let's see, because they're coming to talk, got something to say. They're going to be honest this time and let you know that they weren't honest before. So let's see how you feel about this. Let's see what you do. Spirit guides, where's Capricorn, this person in a month? What do you want to say? What is the potential outcome? How does Capricorn feel about this? Talk to us. 8 of Wands in reverse. 6 of Wands. 2 of Swords in reverse. Five of Wands still there. 3 of Swords in reverse. Oh, that King is upside down. Oh, wow. Holy shit. You see this, right? Ah! Look at all the people. But let's just know everybody's upside down. So there are more people that are showing up here in a month, becoming stronger here. This is interesting. So if there was a block or things weren't moving forward, or you felt stuck in any way, that's really changing. You're getting a lot of attention, Cap. And again, it's because you're the Empress. You're loving yourself. You're taking care of yourself.
Yeah, I don't blame you. That's why I don't really show my face like I used to either. Because you know, people don't understand how energy works. You can feel that energy pulling on you. See, that's how I know when people be in the clouds, they think we crazy. They be trying our gangster.
People are attracted to that. The 2 of Swords in reverse, like there's no blockage anymore. You've made your decision, and I feel like it's because you've healed, but you've got this competition. Look at all these people. But the thing is, why are they all upside down? The King and Queen of Swords in reverse is a couple with unpleasant words to one another. There's no emotions. Sometimes they're just talking to hurt the other person. Who are this King and Queen of Swords here? Oh, one of them is you. Wow, 7 of Wands. Whoa, the Emperor. That's the person from the past. That conversation may not have gone the best. but they're trying to prove to you that they have changed, that they're now the emperor, because remember they were the emperor in reverse and before. They want to prove themselves to you, but you're guarded against this person. The Knight of Swords tells me you're not moving too quick. You think this person is selfish, or that King of Pentacles is someone else. We're about to find out. But the King and Queen of Swords are you in your past. They want to try and prove to you that they're a better person, they're a better man, a better woman, they're good for you. You're guarded though. You know your value. You know, appreciate the past here. Yeah, death and rebirth and temperance. So, but they know that they're they know that they don't have a lot of time. They know other people are here. They know other people want you. So King of Pentacles in reverse. So I see coldness and defensiveness and guardedness, but I also see that person from the past fighting for it, Cap. They're not just going to be like, oh, Capricorn hurt my feelings, I'm going to go. They're going to say, I deserve that for what I did to you. Let me prove to you that I'm a better man or I'm a better woman. Whoa, I got goosebumps. So they really are taking responsibility. They deserve their harsh words that you gave to them. What is the King of Pentacles in reverse? Is that someone new? Is it the same? Yeah, okay, it isn't. It is the same person. You don't know. Six of Swords. So you're holding on. You think that they were selfish, is what I thought. You thought that they were selfish. The way they handled this, the way they did it, it wasn't really how you most likely would have handled it. You don't know if you want to do this. And like I said, there's also other people there. They hurt. But the Ten of Swords in this deck is the healing done. The Ten of Swords is an opportunity for healing after disappointment. There's this. But you don't. Yeah, Judgment in reverse. And so Judgment in reverse twice. You're evaluating, Cap. I don't see you making any decisions, but I do see kind of a harsh conversation going down. But I see them like handling it okay. And then knowing that they kind of deserved it. You know what I mean? And they're willing to fight for this. Is there any other competition still here with this Five of Wands, or is it just this person left? The World. Oh, and then there's still other people trying to get your attention too. That's the thing. It's the thing. So this person's energy is the highest, which means they're the ones that are coming through the strongest. They have the most desire to fight for you. They're the most aggressive, and they're probably being the most aggressive. It doesn't mean they're the right person. But there are other people here too. So and there's the King of Pentacles again. So damn, Cap. Damn. So all I can say is in a month from now, you still have people fighting for your attention. You don't have a lot of options before you do. You're like the prize. A lot of people see your value here and they know how good you are. You know, you're the needle in the haystack here, Cap, and they're going to fight for your attention. So have fun with that. The Page of Wands and the Six of Cups tells me that there is a strong soul connection, that Sun in reverse, and it's going to take you trusting your intuition here to make the right choice. There's the Chariot. So flirt, have fun, date. I don't know, get to know them, but that's what I have. Let's get you a yes or no question to answer this off. So in a month, like I said, you're the prize. A lot of people are looking at you. They want your damn attention. And that past person is the one that's the most aggressive. I'll say that. And you're just flirting and you haven't really made a decision. So let's get your yes. Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to the tarot room. My name is Robin. And Sag, you sit down, get comfy, get cozy, because today we're going to talk about the person on your mind. We're going to see how they're thinking and feeling about you, what you need to know, what you can expect. So let's get into this reading and see how they're feeling about you, Sag. Spirit guides, person on Sagittarius's mind, how are they thinking and feeling about Sag right now? Sag, I hope you guys all had a great New Year's, safe and healthy weekend. And now it's back to the grind, eh? All right, so let's talk about you. Spirit guides, the person on Sag's mind, how do they think and feel about Sag? Wedding rings, dun dun dun. That's not the wedding song, but you know what I mean. I don't even know what it is. Union, wedding, married. We've determined I'm not good at noise effects. Eternal love, everlasting promise. So this person has wedding bells in their mind. Let's see what's going on. Or they could just be wanting to take things to the next level. Spirit guides, the person on Sag's mind, how are they feeling and thinking about Sag at this very moment? We have the Six of Wands in reverse. We have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Ten of Pentacles, and that's what I'm talking about. That's what I thought. Okay, and in the near future, look, we have Temperance in reverse. There's a lot of cards here. Four of Cups in reverse, the Ten of Swords, the Ace of Swords, and the Eight of Swords in reverse. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Wands. We got ourselves a wounded warrior. They might feel like you have strong walls and they're trying to break those babies down, or they might have strong walls and you're trying to break those babies down. But either way, with this Nine of Wands, those walls have already been broken down. So they might be wounded, they might be hurt, they might have a broken heart. And I keep saying they, so it's my vibe as it's them, but you've broken down some of these walls already. So you've already kind of gotten to their heart here a little bit, Sag, not a little bit, a lot. But you have a very guarded person who's most likely been wounded in the past. With the Six of Wands in reverse and the Three of Pentacles in reverse, let's see what this is talking about. Can't tell if it's past or if it's you. Let me see. King of Swords in reverse and the Tower is the past. So it is telling us a little bit about your person's history here. So we'll get into how they feel and what you can expect. But for the past here, your person ran into a King of Swords in reverse, Sag. So a pretty harsh individual. I feel like the kind of person that maybe your person was married and this is a long-term commitment, but for some of you that is because I just said it. But for a lot of you, it's not. But somebody who throws shit in your face. Like, it's like they did something nice for you, and when you're down and out, they're gonna be like, oh, what? You don't remember what I did, bro? You don't remember? It's like that kind of asshole kind of energy. It's kind of energy your person encountered in the past. The King of Swords in reverse. They're trying not to give that attention. They're trying not to put that into you. They're trying not, but I believe that they have, because the Tower's in reverse and the Temperance is in reverse as well twice. So that tells me clearly you're Temperance. So you're a little irritated, or they feel like they're running out of time, or they're running out of opportunity to get you, which is a weird way to say it, but you know what I mean, to claim you, to make you theirs. It's going to take some strategy. Damn, the Ten of Pentacles is there twice. So the Ten of Pentacles means that they know that you can build a life together. They know that there's stability here, that you can build a family, that you're responsible, you're caring, you're compassionate, you can be happy long-term. This is 10 plus years. So they see you as long-term, somebody they do want to marry. So wow, they're planning a future with you. So if you were to ask this person where they see you guys in 5 years, you'll be in their plan, Sag. You're there, big part of it. Because they know that you're not like the past person. And as I say that, they're trying to release that. So with the Page of Wands, they're coming to tell you what they want. They're a little stressed out. Page of Wands is them letting you know that they want to take this to the next level. If this is marriage, they're going to be proposing. Okay. So if this is just more commitment, they might ask you to move in. But either way, if it's just dating, and they're going to ask you to be theirs only. So what do they actually think? Because Two of Cups in reverse, 7. Yeah. They're, so if you felt them pull back, or if you felt any kind of resistance, or your intuition's telling you that something was a little bit off, they're making the choice to move past it though. But it's a big, I don't know how recent it was, but it's a big part of their life, because it's continuing to come up here in their feelings for you. So it's like your feelings for you make them fearful about what happened in the past, right? It just brings up past. That happens to some people. Their fears come through when they start to develop strong feelings, because you make them vulnerable. But the Hangman in reverse tells me they're looking at things differently. They're about to take action despite those fears. Whoa, as I'm saying that, despite those fears, they're going to come and let you know what they haven't told you. So they're going to come and reveal a few things. They want to put an end to that and shed some light. So if you don't know about this past, or what this past person did, or how they made them feel, you're going to find out. They are going to come and talk to you here with this Ace of Swords. They're going to shed some light on this. They're going to tell you what they want. They're going to come rushing in. Ooh, passionately and emotionally. So they're going to want some intimacy, but they're also going to want an emotional conversation. It's a good balance, actually. Look at that. Going right into each other. So your person has a balance. Like sometimes I see it's just lust, lust, lust. Sometimes we see it and it's just cups. And this is a balance. This is lust, passion, chemistry, but this is also their hearts here. They're offering you a cup of love, but they also really want to have sex with you. So, and there's Ace of Pentacles right in between the cards. So you got somebody who thinks you're the full package. They have that physical desire, but they also have that emotional connection. Like I said, with that Ten of Pentacles, Sag, they feel that they're planning long-term with you, but they're really nervous. Very, very nervous about coming and telling, oh my gosh, I did it. Look at that. I cut it right on it. So they're very, very nervous to offer to do this. Like, especially if I feel like some of you are getting engaged to, okay? They're going to be proposing to you. And they're really nervous to do that and get down and do that. And if it's the woman proposing to the man, hey, you're just modern relationship. It goes either way these days. Pink proposed to her husband. So Strength in reverse and the Eight of Wands. So despite their anxiety, they're coming to talk to you. They want to push and move this forward. But you definitely they're making that choice. Yep, they're making the choice. So that's what I got. That's what you can expect. Let's get a few messages from the oracles, and we'll see where you guys are in a month. We'll see how this conversation goes, how you react, because they did pull back in some manner. So let's see how you feel about that. Or maybe they didn't pull back, but you just sensed you just sensed something. So what does Sag need to surrender to? You're okay. You believe in scarcity. So the universe is asking you to be open to the infinite nature of abundance. In this way, you can remove blocks in your life and succeed beyond your wildest dreams. It's funny, because I was going to say it, but then I didn't say it, but now I have to say it. So sometimes when we sense that something's wrong or that there's that hesitation, our mind will automatically go to the worst case scenario. This is just a reminder that it's not always the worst case scenario, right? To just tone it, bring in those thoughts, and wait for them to provide the clarity. So the caring connection here for Sag. Attraction, yeah. Divine soul counterparts attract, transcends superficiality. Yep, that's what I mean. It's more than just an attraction. Like both, this is a strong connection. At least on your person's end. We'll find out on your end. The hidden truth. If they could say something, Sag, what would it be? I look for you everywhere. We both know I'm not the one for you. That's what you're sensing. That's what I mean. They're having a really hard time. And on the bottom, I hid who I really am. They're having a hard time because they're scared. They're scared. All right. Let's get your potential outcome. So let's see where you guys are in a month. So when I say potential, Sag, there's always free will. You're going to make the choices you're going to make. And when I say outcome, it's where are you and this person in a month? How are you doing? How do things go? How does this conversation go? Are some of you engaged? Are you moving in? Are you moving? What's going on? What's going on? What do you want to say? We have the Knight of Swords in reverse. We have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Nine of Cups in reverse. Huh. All right. And what's the second half of this little 5-card spread that we're trying to get here? The Ten of Wands. Judgment in reverse. And the Ten of Cups. The bottom of the deck is the Knight of Cups. Both knights are upside down. The Two of Pentacles and the High Priestess in reverse. The High Priestess in reverse. That's what I thought. So you think they're keeping secrets from you. And you've actually put a little bit of a halt on this. Even when they came forward, Sag, I feel like you're sensing they're not telling you everything, and maybe they aren't. But you're not sure if you want to invest, but you're also not ready to give up on this. But you do know that there's going to be a really strong burden. I feel like you're just evaluating things. Judgment in reverse with this Ten of Cups. Can this person make me happy? Do they have long-term potential? They want it, but do you? With this Knight of Cups in reverse, you have definitely held back your feelings. You're not engaging emotionally with this person. You're not letting them know how you feel. You're keeping it to yourself. And that's that. But look at this. This is them. Yeah, Hierophant, the Seven of Wands in reverse. They've made themselves known that they want a commitment with you. They want a relationship with you. They've made themselves vulnerable. But I feel you still think that they're keeping secrets. So let's ask and see if they are, because there's something that you're not fully trusting here. It's weighing you down. You're like evaluating the situation. You're just, is this person keeping secrets? Is there anything Sag needs to know? Are they being honest? What do you want to say about that, Spirit Guide? Fool in reverse. The Six of Pentacles and Justice. Oh. And Two of Cups. I don't see them keeping secrets. I just, you're afraid I get this sense like you're afraid that they're breadcrumbing you or stringing you along. You just think that they're not telling you everything, but I don't see that here. So trust your intuition when I'm saying that to you, because if the person is stringing you along, then, trust your intuition on that. If your texts are this big and this person texts are this big, well, they're not really giving the same way. They flip that the other way. I feel they are feeling foolish for not in the past. They're feeling silly for letting the past get in the way. And they want what's real. Two of Cups and Justice. Again, some of you, this is marriage, okay? Some of you, they're definitely going to be proposing and they want marriage, and you're deciding if this is who you want to spend your life with. But for others of you, they just want a relationship, a long-term partnership with you. They want something real. You're their karma. You're what they've been waiting for. You're their wish. They just let their insecurities get through here in the past. So trust your intuition. But I don't see any secrets or anything here that this person shouldn't be trustworthy. Ten of Pentacles. No, they've learned their lessons. And I feel like they may have repeated that with you, but they're trying not to. And for me, as a person, that's all I can do is see the effort from the person. That's what I see. So I don't see secrets here, Sag, but trust your intuition. in when you're going through this, but that's what I have. So I hope you enjoyed your reading. You got a decision to make here in a month. You're just trying to decide if this is who you want. They want you, and they're all in. I tell you that. They want life with you. They want you.
Sun, moon, and stars. Reading suns and moons. And of course, I have to welcome back all our stars. If you're new to the channel, and welcome to the mothership. I do appreciate all of you for your likes, your donations, your shares, the confirmations you send me through email, the positive energy you show me, the positive energy you show yourself, and overall, the positive way you show up in the planet. Now, with that being said, let's get in there like a swimwear. Now, you know, I got to remind people, I got a doppelganger, a copycat, a replica, a clone, a wannabe me, but try and do better than me. An English professor, a WhatsApp bandit, and a voodoo high priest or priestess all floating through that comment section, but I also got a lot of love. That voodoo high priest or priestess is promising to get your love back for a small fee. Child can't even get out. $39.99. All you got to do is sign your life away on the dotted line. Do not fall for the okie doke people. If you have to bend somebody's will, for them to be with you or for you to be with them, they don't need you, and you definitely don't need them. This is past, present, or future energies. Parts may resonate with you, parts may not. Take what's for you, leave the rest. Ooh. This could be somebody in your environment, someone thinking of you. You're thinking of them. An ex, a coworker, a past over loved one. You may or may not know these individuals. Any and all information that you need about me or regarding this reading shall be in the description box below. Be mindful the scammers is scamming, and the people that are getting exposed is popping off in the comment section. Don't fall for the bait. Don't fall for the okie doke. All right, we got angel numbers and confirmation. Numbers and confirmations in reverse. Somebody thought they had receipts. Boy, them receipts was fraudulent. They thought they had the code. I see 1212. That's going to be significant. That could be somebody's birthday as well as 3-3. So this is telling me somebody didn't hear the call, and if they heard the call and they didn't respond, not in the right way, possibly overly emotional. Okay. Surrounded somebody's abundance. Cowrie shells could be significant. Somebody could be into voodoo. 14-5 could be significant. 25, 52 could be significant. Every time I hear certain combinations of numbers, it reminds me like of a safe. Somebody may be trying to hide some information, or something. This could be about a keepsake, something that is valuable. All right, something wasn't authentic. For some of you, you may be realizing you got duped. All right, we got keys and open doors. Interesting enough, this is about an opportunity for someone. I'm hearing the information resides within. All right. So for some of you, this could be a fraudulent lease. Okay. Not reading the fine print for some of you. Okay. For some of you, you may have invested in something and realized you paid too much money. I'm also hearing about a gamble. Okay, so it was a risk. Some of you possibly purchased something like a big ticket item off the internet. You may be realizing that you got a lemon, but this could also be somebody getting the keys to a new home, a new business, or something is being unlocked within or surrounding some information that somebody tried to hide. This is about somebody's abundance. Someone was presenting something that was inauthentic, okay? Possibly surrounding a transformation, a new beginning. This could be taxes, Okay, faulty taxes or something like that. Somebody could be presenting themselves. Damn, I heard a tax collector. Somebody could be presenting themselves as what is some things called? I don't know why I heard taxidermist.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Mythological. It's been a while, hasn't it? Yes, quite a few months now since we finished off our Bigfoot duology, so to speak. Crofty is now... By the way they kept his memory alive, by the way that they told the story.
Central to the story is the fact that Jesus was born a subject of the Roman Empire. And in those days, a decree went out from Caesar Augustus that all the world should be taxed.
Jesus was born during the reign of the Emperor Augustus in the sort of a booming economy of the Pax Romana, the Roman peace. And on every coin that Augustus had were the words Divi Filius, son of the divine one, Julius Caesar, son of God.
This is on every billboard in the Mediterranean world. He is the savior of the world.
Hi, my loves. Thank you so much for visiting my channel. I really hope that you are having a beautiful and amazing day. This is a general timeless collective reading for all signs. All right. Any information that you need can be found in the description box below. I am not open for personal reading, so please beware of anyone that may be scheming or scamming in the comment section. Okay. All right. This could be your story, or this could be the story of someone else who just may be near you or in your energetic field. The roles may be reversed. He could be a she could be a he. Please only take the messages that resonate with you. Hope everyone is enjoying the last of this year. We are in Mercury retrograde, so some of you guys may be feeling a bit tired. Please make sure that as you listen to the readings, especially for the next few weeks, these are timeless readings, but a lot of the situations that come up could definitely be related to past situations. These could be situations that date back several years for you, but maybe you're just receiving confirmation. Some of you, you have other people who are currently in your energy from your past. A lot of people right now, of course, we are, there's only one day left in 2022. People are reflecting on how they think, how they feel about you, the things that they've done to you, things that you've done for them or with them. Okay, so definitely could be a lot of people who are in your energy right now. So make sure that you are cleansing, you're clearing, you're protecting yourself, putting up some type of barrier here, especially if this is negative emotions that you are picking up on. Yeah, just see, yeah, the Fool card is here. And just here, the Three of Swords and the Queen of Cups. So some of you guys are definitely, I'm hearing specific, yeah, okay. The Queen of Cups, the Three of Swords, and the Queen of Swords is here, and the Fool. Something here is ending. The Fool normally represents, of course, a brand new beginning, but something here is ending. You could be someone who's very, very, nurturing, very intuitive, a dreamer, with the Fool card being here, a dreamer here. But for some people, I feel like your emotions, or this is the emotions of someone else, it can be somewhat of a toxic trait for them. I feel like Spirit wants you right now in this new passionate beginning.
John Milton's Paradise Lost is regarded by many as one of the greatest ever poems written in the English language. An epic poem that follows two different narratives: the biblical story of Adam and Eve as they fall from grace and are expelled from the Garden of Eden, and the story of Satan or Lucifer, who along with the other fallen angels must create their own home after being expelled from heaven. Just for some overall context, John Milton was an English poet born in 1608. He was a huge advocate for freedom of speech and freedom of the press, which are aspects that certainly bleed into his work. Milton was not a big fan of the monarchy, and many believe this is why his portrayal of Satan is much more sympathetic. It aims to tell you his story, as opposed to just telling you he is evil. Paradise Lost was first published in 1667 and consisted of 10 books. In 1674, it was redrafted to contain 12 books. John Milton is considered amongst the greatest English poets to have ever lived, and Paradise Lost was seen as his magnus opus, the greatest of all his work. Now, I know stories and poetry from hundreds of years ago can be difficult to read at times, so hopefully today's not-so-brief summary of John Milton's Paradise Lost is somewhat comprehensible, or at the very least entertaining. Before we go any further, a quick word from today's sponsor, Babbel, the only language learning platform or application you'll ever need. With summer here and many of us planning trips away, learning the basics of languages and being able to interact with people abroad is always useful. I began by using Babbel on my PC, but then switched over to my phone as it's just much easier to use on the go. With Babbel, you can learn languages in all manner of ways, and it doesn't matter if you're a beginner or an expert. I personally stick to the 10-minute lessons as they're easy to fit in throughout the day or whenever you have free time. Babbel also teaches you more than just vocabulary. You learn all sorts of culture, traditions, and history. Last time I chose Spanish, and continuing our journey, today's lesson is on pronouncing double-lettered words.
La llama.
La llama.
Ellos.
Ellos.
Mallorca.
Mallorca.
La paella.
La paella.
Welcome to Spiritual Studies Session 55. This session is covering a swath of obscure, dark goddesses across mythic and religious traditions. The arc of this session starts with the obscure and moves towards the more relatable, more translatable. This is a collaborative religious topic of, or I should say, hinting toward the divine feminine, the sacred feminine, but an emphasis on the dark, as is a religious trope of pantheons across the world. The powerful great mother, the destructive mother. We begin our conversation, again, I hedge, with the most obscure, previously mentioned in the course when covering Orphism, Ananke. This Ananke translates to inevitability and compulsion and participates in the Orphic creation story, entwining with Chronos being unaging time, taking the form of two serpents serpentining around the Orphic egg, time and inevitability. That this force, Ananke, incorporeal, would have her arms extending throughout the universe and touching its extremities, quote. In other creation stories, Ananke isn't mentioned. And in the, what I want to say is, as we'll be discussing, there is a lot of drift between what is Nyx and what is Ananke. Nyx would be taken in by the more classical stories of Greece, which again are not solid. They are also a moving tale. So contradictions of who births what and what means what is dependent on what story you are reading. In this particular Orphic Rhapsody, it is Ananke, Chronos, and the thesis, the idea, the time, and the compulsion, bringing forth Phanes. That these early... Welcome to Spiritual Studies Session 44. Today's focus is on getting an overview and acquaintance on the Yoruba folk religion. As with these sessions that are focusing on cultures or peoples or histories that might not be within people's know-how, we'll start with a brief historical look at the Yoruba people, and we'll move on to speak on the folk religion found therein and the diverseness of religion found therein. Mention of their creation story, some of their deities. This case of the Yoruba is definitely a boundary dissolving religion, let's put it that way, in the sense that we're going to find analogies between them, monotheistic religions, polytheistic religions, primitive pagan religions, all in on one bag. So it's a very interesting choice when it comes to comparative religion. And as with all of these such topics, my disclaimer always is that I'm a reader. I did not grow up with the Yoruba. If I Welcome to Spiritual Studies Session 43. This session is going to give a focus onto the many concepts seen and all about the Aboriginals of Australia. This session is going to give a broad stroke as to their historical context, their cosmogony, their philosophy, their concept of the afterlife, a few deities, and some cultural motifs. Now, I will reiterate throughout, as I have with many other sessions, that this group of people, the Aboriginals of Australia, are many. Historically, we're even more. So everything that I say bears a hedging, bears a context that I'm trying to give an overview. And in certain ways, this is overly simplistic. With the Sami people, for instance, there were many groups. In this case, the Aboriginals, there are even more groups. This would be even more apparent if I were to make one session covering the Native Americans as a whole, because there are many, many, many. But for what I can do within the span of an hour, we will be giving this focus. So when it comes to the Aboriginals, the ancestry, the dating of their arrival in Australia is a very curious topic. The first human remains, and by human, distinctly Homo sapien, outside of Africa can be found in Australia, and this dates 50,000 years ago. 50,000. And you can find artifacts that date back 65,000 years ago. You can find evidence of the use of fire. This dates back 120,000 years ago. Genetic evidence points to at least 80,000 years ago, ranging up to 125,000 years ago. So when it comes to the last person, anatomically, 50,000, 42,000 years ago. However, the artifacts, however, the signs of inhabitation, all the way back to 125. Now, conservative estimates would put a migration from Africa to Australia somewhere between 64,000 to 75,000 years ago. And that this may have involved more than one migration. This would have taken place via boat. That perhaps there were as few as 2,000 women that would forge the diversity seen in this nation. This would have been, again, seafaring. So note the level of intelligence there, which we're going to mention something interesting about that later on. Now, to have traveled to Australia so long ago, they would have seen species that has not been seen anywhere near. I hope that makes sense. They would have seen long extinct species. Their closest relatives would have been the Melanesians and the Papua New Guinea natives. And that this split between them would have happened 32,000 years ago, roughly. And we saw this interesting case where the Polynesians, as they had moved from apparently Taiwan, seemed to have had little interaction with the Aboriginals, seemed to have. However, a large constitution of their people would inhabit their neighbor in New Zealand. We do see later that there were definite signs of trade between the Aboriginals and their northern neighbors. When it came to their lifestyle, this isn't too shocking to say that we see hunter-gatherer, we see forager lifestyles, nomadic, semi-nomadic, and permanent. What needs the people had, these different tribes would have, would depend on where they lived from region to region. If they were to move, if they were to not move, if they were to stay put, it all depended on food supply, weather, geography. And you can still find these archaeological evidence and still yet the tradition of making canoes out of bark. So to give further weight to the history here, the rock art found in Australia is twice as old as the pyramids. This is a shocking case of isolation, where what was happening before they moved from Africa was more or less retained throughout all this time prior to colonialization. And of course, when colonialization happened, smallpox broke out, massacres, conflicts over the frontier, a giant depopulation. There was a great diversity of languages prior to European settlement, over 250, it said. And nowadays, it could be anywhere between 120 and 145 in use, but the only ones that are not said to be endangered are 13. So if you imagine that a people take over Europe, and many people aren't aware of truly how many languages are spoken in Europe, by proportion, say now that there's only about 3. That's the level that we're talking here. Prior to the European settlement, there was a well-maintained slash and burn technique that would have maintained nutrients in the soil. We saw this was also the case I live here in the Pacific Northwest. When the natives were running the show, these wildfires were planned, and you tended to nature. You take care of nature by doing so. However, by introducing herding animals, sheep and cattle, this ruined it. This ruined the soil. And back when, they had all manner of tools. They could make baskets, they could make nets, they could make bags. They had their trading networks, as I noted on before, via their canoes. They had boomerangs and spears.
This channel is part of the History Hit Network. Stick around to find out more.
We are the first peoples of the Americas. We have been here from the beginning. Our ancestors navigated by the wind and stars, crossing vast oceans and mountain ranges, searching for new lands. Over thousands of years, our ancestors became astronomers and architects, philosophers and scientists, artists and inventors. We created distinct societies and built vast trade systems that covered 2 continents. In 1492, our world was changed forever, but we did not disappear. Today, the languages and teachings of our ancestors remain, and these are the untold stories of the Americas before Columbus. The architectural styles of our ancestors reflected the diverse natural environments of the Americas and the social and cultural needs of each nation. Ice houses in the Arctic, adobe apartment buildings in the Southwest, and hide teepees on the plains are unique designs that have endured for thousands of years. Our architectural accomplishments are not limited to houses. Throughout the Americas, large cities featured temples, central plazas, markets, and ball courts. Over the millennia, indigenous architecture adapted to changes in the environment, innovations in technology, and a growing population. Indigenous people have lived in southwestern North America for more than 12,000 years. Early Pueblo people lived in underground pit houses constructed from wood and mud. With the natural insulation of the earth, these houses were cool in the summer and warm in the winter. Around 2,000 years ago, the ancestral pueblo began to cultivate maize, beans, and squash. Farming led to a more settled way of life, and eventually to the growth of villages and towns.
Here in the Southwest, this tradition, if you will, of communal building was very well developed. So that community sense, that community spirit certainly was the essential way you survived. It was through the community and through participation in community work.
Hi everybody, welcome to this timeline.
This channel is part of the History Hit Network.
This is Pompeii, an ancient city practically frozen in time.
It is so unique that walking on the streets here makes you feel transported back almost 2,000 years ago to when it was one of the most populous cities in the ancient Roman Empire, not only for people from Italy, but also the Greeks, and even as far as Egypt.
As an Egyptologist and a history lover, I want to see what links there are between Pompeii and Egypt. And trust me, there are quite a few. Many of us are very familiar with the final days of Pompeii and how it became to be so perfectly preserved. In case you didn't know, Pompeii was devastated by a volcanic eruption from Mount Vesuvius in year 79. But what about before that? So much is known about Pompeii's end, but what about their beginnings? In fact, Pompeii suffered from several natural disasters before its ultimate fate. In the year 62 and 63, they experienced small earthquakes and a minor eruption, events that made their faith in the gods even stronger. And led them to become even more devoted to prevent this from happening again. If you ask me, I would have left the second I saw smoke coming out of that mountain. Ironically, while they were still repairing their vast city from the previous damages, the largest eruption finally destroyed them.
Only in the mid-1600s, when the volcano erupted again, did modern-day man fully understand what could have caused their demise. Scarily, the most recent eruption was in 1944. So where did Pompeii originate? It's something that we don't really seem to discuss.
Now, you've probably all heard the phrase, the expression, terra nullius, nobody's land. That's what Captain Cook and his cronies dubbed Australia. It wasn't known as Australia in those days. When they arrived, nobody's land. Nothing could.
Egypt today is largely desert. A moonscape blasted barren by the sun. But this wasteland contains a treasure other civilizations would come to covet. The Nile is a thin blue ribbon bordered in fertile green. Egypt is the gift of the Nile. When hunters and herders became farmers, they turned their thoughts to higher things, and the gods were born. They had gods for everything, because they believed the gods guaranteed mayat, stability. When the country united under its king, he became the chief priest. They would call him Para, the great house, the pharaoh. He would guarantee the worship of the gods and the life-giving flood of the Nile. But what of the
Elves are part of a larger history. They are big history.
We think of history as a timeline, a series of events stretching a few thousand years into the past. It's time to think bigger. Instead of a line, imagine a web of infinite connections, interacting over billions of years, linked together to create everything we've ever known, our universe, our planet, and us. History as we know it is about to get big.
Big History takes events all over the cosmos, all over the...
This program explores the mysteries of the Bible from a variety of historical and theological perspectives, which have been debated for centuries. It is considered by millions to be the actual Word of God, the Holy Testament, the sacred scripture, the Bible. For centuries, men and women have argued its meanings, its lessons, and its historical accuracy. But has the Bible been translated, edited, and even censored so many times that its original stories have been compromised by time?
People want to know, this is what God said, I'm going to do it, that's it. It's in the Bible.
The Bible may be divinely inspired, but there are human fingerprints all over it.
It's very dangerous to use the Bible as a proof text for anything. We really don't know who the people are who put the New Testament together.
It is one of the most important books ever written. Its contents have been studied, debated, and fought over for thousands of years. But does the Bible also contain secrets? Secret prophecies? Secret characters? Secret texts? Now, for the first time, an extraordinary series will challenge everything we think, everything we know, and everything we believe about the Bible. Qumran, British Mandate Palestine, 1947. Ancient caves dot the parched hillsides a mile from the Dead Sea. A Bedouin shepherd stumbles into a cavern and discovers a collection of antique clay jars, and with them are 7 handwritten scrolls. When examined, the scrolls reveal something, not only of historical significance, but of great religious consequence. Because there, written on crumbling parchment and papyrus, is the oldest and perhaps most accurate version of what is widely referred to as the Old Testament of the Bible.
The most significant archaeological discovery of the 20th century, in fact of modern times, has been the Dead Sea Scrolls. They're books written by Jews living in about the same time and about the same place as Jesus himself.
With the discovery of the Dead Sea Scrolls, scholars got a glimpse of actual biblical text, handwritten text, that were 1,000 years older than the previously oldest text that we had.
The scrolls found in Qumran contain fragments of all but one of the 39 books of the so-called Old Testament, and are written in Hebrew, Aramaic, and Greek. But also found were contradictions, discrepancies of detail and language. This program explores the mysteries of the Bible from a variety of historical and theological perspectives, which have been debated for centuries. For thousands of years, the Bible has been a source of moral guidance for millions of people around the world. It is a sacred text intended to be a part of our daily lives. But could the Bible contain contradictions and hidden meanings about what is right and what is wrong when it comes to sex?
The Bible is fundamentally about the relationship of people to one another.
If you read the Bible with open eyes, you will be shocked at the sexuality, the sinfulness.
There's no question that the Song of Songs is a very sensuous and erotic text.
There's a lot of sex in the Bible, but there's a lot more sex in the Bible than you would think.
It is one of the most important books ever written. Its contents have been studied, debated, and fought over for thousands of years. But does the Bible also contain secrets? Secret prophecies? Secret characters? Secret texts? Now, for the first time, an extraordinary series will challenge everything we think, everything we know, and everything we believe about the Bible. The Hebrew Bible also known as the Old Testament, begins with the story of God's creation of the world. In the first chapter of the book of Genesis, God forms man and woman in his own image. He blesses them and commands them to be fruitful and multiply and replenish the earth. This commandment is the first reference to the act of procreation in the Bible, and, according to many scholars, sets the tone for the numerous stories of sex and sexual behavior that follow.
Sex and the Bible are intimately related to one another because the Bible claims to tell the story of human history. And of course, human relations and sexual relations are an integral part, a vital part, quite literally, from the Latin vita of human history.
Sex in the Bible appears in different places in different variations. In other words, sometimes sex is just part of the story. There are also cases where sex is part of laws, legislation, and in those cases, it's part of the structuring of society's behavior in general.
A lot of people look to the Bible for guidance in a lot of areas, so it shouldn't be surprising that people look to it for sexual guidance as well.
There's a lot of sex in the Bible, but there's a lot more sex in the Bible than you would think.
The first 5 books of the Old Testament, called the Torah, were intended to guide the Israelites' religious and civil behavior, as well as strengthen their identity as a people and preserve their heritage.
One of the great themes of the Bible is that the world around Israel was corrupt and that the kingdom of Israel was the one refuge for the righteous. This is a continuous drumbeat throughout the Bible.
As they roamed the barren environments of the ancient Middle East, the early Israelites lacked a homeland, a well-defined community, and even a traditional social structure. Seeking rules for everyday life, Moses' followers relied on the Torah for detailed instructions on everything from preparing food to cleaning a wound, and even having sex.
If you look at Jewish sexual laws, they seem to be designed to ensure for procreation. For example, a man and woman having intercourse and the man ejaculates outside the woman's body in order to prevent conception. That's forbidden.
The only sexual practices that are outlawed in the Hebrew Bible are outlawed because if a child were to be born, it's not going to result in a legitimate Jewish child.
If you look at biblical rules about planting seeds, they thought of it all as seed. The word for semen is seed. And so is the word for descendant, right? This is your seed, your offspring.
That comes from people who are nomads, and their survival depends on the fertility of the